The demise of Gallic has left the world burning. Blood seeps through dirt saturated from slaughter. Balance is askew. Evil is winning. To restore this balance, the Twilight Weaver pulled what power she could spare to retrieve 5 threads from the Sea of Souls, desperately weaving the lines of fate. Now, these 5 reincarnations are the only hope Gallic has left at survival.
And we're live. Welcome,
Live.
ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, yes. This is episode 3 of Saga of the Serpent and Spider. You're here with your host and DM, GM Val, here today, too.
Woo-woo.
I'm excited. Honey Bear / Isla will be here next week. She's on vacay, so we miss her. She'll be here next week, guys.
We need to have that sound effect. Oh,
Right?
All right. Well, that was a weird. Well,
that was close.
Yeah, I thought you were about to bust out in a song or something.
Nobody can rap
I
quite like I
miss you. He said, "Baby, come back. We need you on the show." But yes, we all miss Isla. She'll be here. She's chilling out with the Weaver, but she will be here next week.
Getting some body modifications, it sounds like.
She's getting a cyborg up kit,
Mod.
upgrade.
The Brazilian butt lift.
Yo, Isla's not getting. She's
What
not.
kind of modifications you talking about?
She come back from rugby Miami, like, yo, what is up? Like, yo, she got some tuck somewhere. She got
Did
some.
you get stung in the lips?
Oh God.
Those lip fillers. I'm not gonna try to kill nobody, but like
We call
kissing
down
hornets.
south. We call them soup coolers.
We call them something else down south too, but I'm not gonna say it online. But we are here today.
Does it start
Does
with
it have
G?
does it have 3 initials?
Ladies and gentlemen,
We
we
call them
are family
Davids.
friendly.
They have Davids on their face.
We are family friendly, ladies and gentlemen. We are PG. You can send all your people here to watch us. We promise there will be no foul things here on our
And-
today.
Recap
must
the last
still be
episode,
nice.
right?
Yes, I'll make sure we all here, getting the energy right. And now we'll do the recap. This is episode 3, guys. So if you're new coming in, watch episodes 1 and 2, fast forward them, or check the beginning of them. They all have the recaps of what's going on before, so you can be caught up to now. So, recap. Last episode, we started off with our party deep in the forest of the Telwip Thicket, several dozen miles south of Oliveberg, as the party was trying to travel there before they were rudely intercepted by a goblin warband led by Cleves. Cleves is a little bit of an asshole. Felix tried bravely and charismatically to be his friend. Like, you got a friend in me. All I needed was to sing the song. He would have done it, but he didn't sing the song. So he failed. And it was combat, which the party kicked the dog shit out of all of them. Easy, no clap, no diff. And Cleve was trying to plead and trying to give more information. He's like, I have more plot. So he died. He on his person, he found a letter with a debt to a man named Wolf. but it was kind of smelly and balled up, so I doubt he cared as much as probably cared less than you did. So on that, you guys, gather their weapons and anything you could find of use and money on them before heading further north. On the way there, you encountered, while resting, a group of white apes that proceeded to pretty much, down spam, kick Ren in the face while she was prone, while attempting to style on Hunter as well, while Hunter was pretty much playing Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell and shit, just walking around just with the fucking bow and shit, while Fields was singing the song with people hobbling apes, and Live was just shooting people with icy spectral fan magic missile daggers. After that happened, they made their way safely to Oliveburg, where they encountered the city and the work camp, which was, let's see, they seen all kinds of atrocities from indentured servitude and mistreatment of people, various other things that you can imagine happens at a work camp, beatings. You can imagine what happens at a work camp of a hostile organization that's taken over the world. So after they gathered several information, they learned that this work camp is filled with mostly non-combatants, half of them being unable to wield a weapon properly. Over 400 of them are older, maybe have been suffered wounds from the war, things like that. The rest of them are, younger children, and only about 50 of them are actually in battle condition, so they're not able to fight and possibly, be an advantage in combat and not a liability. After learning this for the rest of the day, they kind of snuck into pretty much where the sickly and elderly are kind of held, discovered a man named Despair, which they learned that an old lady was kind of the eyes and ears of the overseers who kind of run the camp. All this being said, they learned that things aren't as what they seem in Oliveburg, and we left with them fleeing and hoping to gather more information as you guys are rushing into the night. I think that's where we left off. Exactly, you guys are just leaving the elderly workhouse, and we pick up with you fleeing as Despair and several other people as well went back to their beds, hoping for a brighter day, as you guys have given them hope. So, that being said, that's where we pick off. You guys are fleeing into the forest. Not fleeing, but I assume retreating to the forest as you guys have got some information. It is very late. You guys have been traveling. You guys have been scouting about, keeping low. So, you guys, I'm not saying you guys are exhausted, because that's not exhausted, but you guys definitely, it's been a long day. You guys have been up since 6, it's 11, 12 now. What do you guys do?
I feel this. You need to find a place to rest. Maybe a camp.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Rest
very.
my butt. Well, did we see anything on our way into the forest?
That could be a camp, or
Yeah,
could be a good spot for a camp.
Or
I'd
could
like
be
to scout
shelter.
the area, see what we can find that would be suitable.
Is
Alright.
there moonlight, or is it completely pitch blackout?
Let me consult the calendar, because it's actually a moon. I think it is a
Yeah.
waning moon. So it however much light a waning moon is how much light you see.
I'm receiving
gonna-
a phone call from Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's like, waning moon. Okay, 50%.
I'm trying to Google it now. Like, how much is a waning
Well,
moon's light?
Depends on how far it's waned. Like what phase. Closer to,
Okay. All right, guys. Let's go to.
What was that,
So
Neil?
is it
Luminosity?
a waning gibbous? Is it a waning quarter? Or is it a waning crescent?
Okay, guys.
So there
Well,
is some light outside.
all right, let's see here, guys.
Could be a
Three-quarter
lunar
light,
eclipse.
half light, or quarter light. That's
Okay, so you know what? It is 3/5 light. Hot Wheels, beat that. 3/5 light. Yep, 3/5. 3/5 repeating. Yeah. So endlessly. So it is 3/5 lights outside right now. Do with that as you will. It's fairly bright because that's a little bit brighter than normal. So this is a strange waxing crescent gibbon moon cycle here.
Oh, I'm gonna light a quarter torch.
Quarter torch. Sure enough, just make sure you keep two halves of that stick. But yes, you guys are traveling with your Marauder. You guys are traveling with your Marauder fractions, like math teachers right now, and traveling here. Give me a D20, as Hunter, you are leading the party.
D20 twin.
20, twin. I can't say the other word because we're trying to be fairly friendly.
Is that what we're trying to do? 'Cause
Four.
I
We're
have
not. We're
been
not.
failing successfully.
No, we're failing forward. We're failing forward, guys. We're failing forward. With a 4. Give me a perception check, Hunter.
Percepciones.
Very close, actually.
You are 23.
With a 23, you hear the distant sounds of streams coming from the northwest of your position. As you guys are fled from the northwest, you can hear further northwest along the path, along the forest. You hear distant sounds of multiple people screaming. You don't know what they're saying because they're fairly far away, but you do hear screaming. And you hear faint wing beats, wing flapping of wings.
Do you all hear that?
No.
do we?
There's people.
Yes. Once he
There's
points it
people
out, yeah.
crying and yelling, and I hear the
Always
sound
people
of the
crying and
wind
yelling.
beating. Something
Do we check it
flying.
out?
You want to check it out?
I sure as hell would like to get my eyes on a thing that might kill me.
All right.
You should know all the dangers in the area.
Well, sounds like everybody wants to check it out. So, if you'd like to, if everybody to give me an athletics check and see how fast you get there. This will be a group athletics check. See how fast you guys are.
Athletics.
Wow,
By
you
my
guys,
character
you
sheet.
guys are, you guys, went to the gym a lot as kids. Wow. So you're going about as fast as a commoner right now. So you're like, wow, it's been a long day as a traveling a commoner running, which is like mundane as hell.
Light jog.
We're like they're
Speed
probably in
walk.
danger or something like that or whatever. We'll get there. Just
It's like a 12 minute mile.
Lives half jog, half walking. I'm fucking tired, guys. Jesus, like, hold up.
he's like, dude, these legs ain't made for walking. These legs are made for gambling. But you guys are traveling there. I would say after a few minutes, you do get there, and this is the scene that you see. You see that, and can you see on this map here?
I can see a black.
Hold on.
Black screen with dotted
Black.
bottom.
You see now?
I see my token. That's it.
Same. Do we have
Uh,
vision or?
Yes, you should have vision. Let me make sure we
The
double check.
vision isn't very wide. Depends on I guess it's the scale.
Oh, I know now. It didn't save your vision for some reason.
Ah,
It reset it. Also, Hunter, you're a human. You can't see in the dark.
Correct. That's why I have a quarter torch.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got.
All right,
He's got
so
a matchstick.
let me get you that 10-10.
Buck and a quarter torch.
All right, so you want to make that quarter torch a full torch, or you want to keep that quarter torch at a 10-10?
We'll go ahead and make it full and put the other quarters with it.
All right, he's trying to make some money here. He said, let's hold that quarter. Beautiful. Okay, so let me update your token here then. And I think Felix, can you see?
Nope.
Okay, that's. Well, you and me will see it right in a second, but you won't be able to see it. Let me update your token because you can't
Ooh,
see.
I can see now.
You can see
I can
clearly now.
see-
I can
you-
see clearly now. The blackness is gone.
You probably should have did his source
What?
last.
I still got
Okay,
mine.
I can see now.
All right, live. Let me fix your. Ren, can you see?
I'm fine.
I say I can
All
see.
right. All right. Okay, let me just double check something here. But this is what you see. You see in front of you here is this so you see I think Felix, let me double check before I say anything else. Yes, Felix, you see the edge of your vision another griffin, as these two griffins are have you seen them just ripping body parts apart and feeding on them. You see 4 people here. You see these are all human. This is a family. This is a human male, human looks like a middle-aged wife, middle-aged man, 2 children here, and you see that there's bodies of like a dwarf, another human, just ripped about. You see carcasses just ripped around. You feel like these figures here are kind of, they should be a little bit closer. They're kind of huddled close to this statue here to try to get some cover, so they're not getting ransacked from behind by these 2 flying griffins. What shall you do?
Did we just step right out into the clearing though, or are we still like tucked into the tree line?
Essentially, you guys wouldn't have known it until you guys pretty much got into like a little bit of a
Okay.
clearing. Because like I said, it's not super thick, but it's thick enough to where you wouldn't have noticed until you get like, this is just the edge right here.
So you're also running, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys are like right here. Just kind
Felix
of come
seeing it
out.
in the edge of his eye, just like, holy crap, there's 2 of them, guys. Careful, griffins. And then looking at these guys here, he sees the kids. He
Mhm.
feels genuinely sad as he looks at him. He's gonna run out,
All right, as you're
Yeah.
running out.
try to distract the thing to get off him. And
All right, as you're
Run.
running out, because you were the first one to act, Felix, give me a performance check.
oh god,
Not the kids, man.
can't let these kids die. All right, performance.
Performance.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
All right.
Turn that up.
With a 10, I'm gonna roll against these creatures' insight. See how well they perceive you're pretty much almost like a taunt. Okay.
Nope.
They say I can't go for that. No can do. No, I can't go. As they call out. Now that being said, we will now go into combat as you guys are now into the mix. All right, so let me get you guys into initiative here. I'll add you all in. Let me remove these bodies so I don't add them to initiative as well. And then we shall start. The commoners will all go in one turn. So that way it's not like 70 commoners just crying in sorrow and stuff. All right.
Wah.
Doing
Wait.
commoner stuff.
Weak commoner stuff. Not like this. Okay. Felix is out there. Okay. So commoners go top of the initiative. Okay, whoop whoop. Remove all the rest of the commoners here. Just double checking. Okay, cool. The commoners are going to take the dodge action as they cower together. This griffin here is gonna roll a d4. Human male 1 or husband 1, wife 2, kid 3, kid 4. All right, guys, don't fuck this up. Wow, it's out of your hands now. But
Yeah.
it's out of your hands now. But we'll see. He's going for the kid. He's gonna shoot down. All right.
Kid was hiding behind the chainsaws.
He is going to attempt. Ooh, I'm gonna go.
So I'm going
Can we
after
get
the-
in the started vehicle?
Ray, give me a d20. Call high or low.
D20?
D20.
Low. Oh.
Oh. And they say, why?
Wah,
Is he
wah,
going to
wah.
beat this kid? He's gonna beat the kid. Missing. He's gonna claw.
Got him, coach.
As he rends the claw, you know what happens when a fucking a ton bird hits a child. Smack, and and one of his claws is now a body. So, boop, he's with there. And he is going to fly up. He's flying up 15 feet. In the air, he smiles. Not smile. He looks triumphantly as he has got another kill. And he's going to fly over here. All right. Griffin 2. It's going to roll D4. Ignore 4. Oh, why? He's going to fly over here. All right. These are disadvantage. 1 beat. Just goes straight through the woman's chest and just yanks her up and flies off. These guys are cowering in fear. They're definitely not trying to attack this fucking Griffin with fisticuffs. This guy flies over here, and he is on the ground, but because he beaked her, he kind of just drug her. The Griffin kind of flew over, beaked her, and then drugging her. Now he's just on the ground, flapping, enjoying his prize. We have Rin. It is your turn.
Okay, I guess we're actually doing this because we're always chosen, I guess. Shield of Faith.
Okay, you're shielding.
I'll come up to this Griffin.
He's flying.
He's lying?
He's flying.
Sorry, flying.
He's 15 feet in the air.
And she'll yell at him. Hey, bird brain, get down here.
Roll me a performance check.
Oh my God.
He looks at you and he looks at the other much less armored, much easier to grab prey. He's not stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. I tried. Let's pack it up, guys.
No, you should cut our losses for sure. I'm not. They got
Hunter.
lunch.
The Griffin, I'm gonna mark the Griffin that took the kid.
All right. He's marked.
And I am going to shoot.
Shoot to kill. Shout out to Geen. That hits my grandma for. All right. There you go. 7 damage. Big money, big money. We love that.
I'm gonna slide right there. EOT.
To the left. All right. Felix, it is your turn.
Felix is gonna run to the commoner and give her the help action. Get the fuck out of here immediately. Take your child, run for the trees, and do not look back.
He looks at you and he says, thank you. We fled the camp.
Just run!
Are you? He's like, are you? He's running as he's talking. He runs and talks.
Thought he was monologuing.
Yes, he was talking. Like, all right. As he's waking up,
You can probably run faster if you talk less.
He's literally like, all right. He's literally getting up. He's like, all right, thank you. Run! He's like terrified right now. His wife got eaten. His son got eaten. He looks at Felix and says, like, yes, I'll flee. Are you from the Silver Flame?
I don't know what that is, but I'm here to help. And if you were a part of the camp, we should talk, but get that later.
Talk about it later.
Bye.
All right. I'll say with that help action, he gets additional 30 feet if he dashes. Because you're helping him out.
Cool. Bonus action, we're going to give Live a bardic inspiration. I'm inspiring and helping everybody.
Woo.
EOT.
All right, you're inspired, Live.
Puff,
Perfect.
give.
Well, he is going to. You said this one's 15 feet in the air.
Correct.
All right. So he's gonna start spinning his hands, grab a hold of the knife, throw his hand out as the dice roll out, and nothing happens. End of turn.
What
Looked
did
good,
it
though.
look
It was
like? What did
flashy.
it look like as it failed?
Let me double check what this. So he starts talking and his hands start spinning, and you see this like blue white ball start to form in his hand, and then all of a sudden you just hear this, and it just disappears. Just boop, gone.
Well,
And then feeling that, he's gonna look down at his hands and go fuck, and just run 30 feet into this tree.
all right, you're running. All right, the Commodore. This guy's gonna drive his remaining daughter. He's gonna Forrest Gump it, dashing, so he can move
Run, Forrest.
120. Run, Forrest. Better go, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Already. Okay, I was about to sing a whole song. Already. Okay. And anyway, as he runs, he is zipping because he had additional 30 dashing. He has a 120. Phew. He says, "We're out." The Griffin's looking around, seeing their prey leave. Focus on you now. Griffin. I'll give him a wisdom check. Yeah, he used one of his attacks to continue to claw up his prey. And then the beak of his prey. Then he's going to claw at Rin. So Rin, claw attack. 17 misses. Next Griffin is going to fly over to Felix. This guy's. Wait, you can flip tokens now?
What do you mean?
Yo, you can flip tokens. Like you could look. You see that?
No.
Y'all don't see that the tokens flipped?
Stop flipping, bro.
I'm not flipping anymore. Y'all don't
Like-
see the
Horizontally flipping the token?
yes or yes.
You should have always been able to. It's in the advanced settings, no?
Okay, I didn't know you can do that because I didn't know you. Okay, I didn't know you can do that. Anyway,
Not new, but
Classified
hey.
level.
There you go.
well, cool. You can flip tokens. Did not know that. That's cool shit. You guys
It's
follow
not
over here.
flipping for us for some reason. It's just like shrinking and looking like a eggshell.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
weird.
widening.
That's
It's
so
flattening.
weird because it literally flipped the token for me. I was like, horizontal, vertically. Yes. All right, here we go. So this guy's over here is going to roll a wisdom check, and he's going to see if he's going to use one of his attacks to keep beaking it. Nope. It sees that more meat for later is better than meat now. He's going to try to beak you, Felix. Hiya. 13 to hit, sir.
That misses. Oh, no.
All right.
Wait,
He's going to go for a dos. 11 misses as well.
jump back.
All
Kiss yourself.
right. All right. Ren, it is your turn.
Keep your hands to
Is
yourself.
this guy still flying? The one in front
Yes.
of me?
No, he's not flying because he clawed him. He's not flying anymore.
Gotcha.
You can hit him in the face now.
I can hit him in the face.
In the face.
Let me oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna end turn and I'm gonna refresh roll 20.
All right. Fair enough. Hunter, this guy is still marked.
Shots fired.
Headshot.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was a headshot.
Damn!
He said,
Daddy.
Mama, there.
Where'd you find that?
Hey, shout out to Mark Jackson. Mama, there goes that man again.
That's a bad thing.
That's a bad man.
Man. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's 17
That's-
damage, sir.
If you couldn't tell, everybody listening, that's a net 20.
It says,
Twin.
says bang. I would do what's that the color commentator that says bang all the time. What's his name? And they make-
Off
Emerald?
basketball, right? When it
Yeah,
hit the
basketball.
threes.
yeah,
Bang! Mark
Yeah,
Albert.
who is
Is
that?
it that?
Yep.
yeah.
Marv Albert, right?
Yeah. Because Mark Jackson says, "Mama, there goes that." Okay, anyway, yes. Regardless of that, beautiful shot there. This thing is looking worse for the wear. You shoot it right in the neck. Blood is spurting out of its neck profusely. Anything else, Hunter?
I dash over into the trees, attempt to hide EOT.
All right, beautiful. Felix, you're safe. You're lucky. Felix.
Felix the cat.
Thinking. I'm
The
thinking.
wonderful, wonderful cat.
I know.
You laugh so much, you
I'm
sour
here.
egg. Your heart will go bitter
Uh,
pat.
Felix looks over to the griffin and begins to mutter under his breath, and something deep in its mind.
Ooh, that's a big damage roll, though. Oh man.
Damn.
That is a big one.
Let me see if it's wise though. It's not. All right. Let me
Yes,
give you.
dissonant whispers. So he is afraid. Something in its mind cracks. Whatever fear, maybe an apex predator like a rock, even bigger than a griffin. He shook.
And he will flee. You get an opportunity to attack, sir, if you'll take it.
Yeah, I'll hit him with the dagger.
He is. I think they have 80 feet of flying. They do. Yeah, he's 80 feet away. 16 does hit for a 6 damage dice. Anything else as he flees?
I'm gonna run back here, and we're gonna give inspiration to Ren. EOT.
Ren, you are inspired. I will say the other Griffin already got some food, so he's gonna flee. Cause that makes thematically no sense. Unless you guys try to stop him. Live, it is your turn.
All right. I will step back up out of the tree so I can see him. Grits his teeth like, God damn it, this needs to work. And he again starts spinning the hand around. This little blue-white ball starts to form in his hand. Perfect. And he will, as he pulls his hand back and flips it forward, the dice roll out, and
It's gonna do a lot of damage.
This literally like piece of ice just pulls out of his hand and then flings forward.
Boom.
Woo!
Bang!
20.
Oh God!
Hey.
Roll the damage, big boy.
This griffin's getting lit up.
There it is.
Hit
So
or
that
miss.
is how does
26?
that work in 1d10? That is how is that working? Oh yeah.
All right.
So
So
it's 12.
uh-huh.
It's 12 on the piercing.
Uh-huh.
And then I need a dex save of 15.
Sorry. But I'll keep the die. He still failed. It was a 7.
All that.
Which takes a whole nother. It doesn't double the damage on the cold, right? So he just takes the
No.
6 cold.
Plus 2 for your level, right?
And then plus another 2 for my level. Yeah. So was that 14? That's 20 damage total. 6 of it being cold.
Yeah, he's looking critically injured. As how does it look as you hit him with that big ice knife, sir?
As he pulls his hand back, you just see this like thin sheet of ice come up out of his hand, and he flips it around his fingers and throws it overhand, like between the forefinger and the middle finger, just flips it at him right overhand, and it as it flies at him, it's just aiming right for the side of his neck. Once it hits, just this explosion of just ice shards just within 5 feet.
That's some Dr. Doom shit right there with a hand pulse, man. Holy.
And then I will bonus action. You see him center himself and the energy pull from his toes, and he will convert the 2 sorcery points to a first level spell.
Fair enough. Go to the top of the round. Commoner, they're running away. They're dashing. You don't even see them anymore. Griffin, he's going to roll a wisdom check. It's going to be DC 15. He looks at all of you. He's going to try to flee when you get an opportunity attack.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
Please hit.
that hits. Do you? Okay, you already rolled damage. Never mind. All right. He's still alive. And he is going to attempt to fly 80 feet away. He's going to stay on the ground. He's really injured, so and he's also carrying his food around. So he's going to stay on the ground, just trying to do as quickly as he can. He is here. All right, Ren, it is your turn.
Do we even care about this chicken? The commoners are mostly safe. Half of them.
We won't have to hunt for food.
I vote to get. Oh, that's true. It is a big chicken.
Feel that image. You're a fucking bad man. I just noticed that now.
I like they committed to it fully.
Yeah, dude, he sold that shit like a wrestler.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You guys got this.
All right. Ren is delay. Delay her turn. Hunter,
Gonna-
it is your
I'm gonna
turn.
walk towards the tree. Then
I
return.
will attempt to fell the creature.
All right. Well, you got to see it first.
Oh,
Do
you
you
said it
wanna
was
move
80 feet
closer?
away?
80 feet away.
Um,
Do you want to move closer and see if you see it? If you can see it, you can hit it.
You went that way.
You got to see it though.
yeah.
You went north.
Doesn't Hunter's Mark let him track it though?
It does,
But I don't.
but it's not like fucking locate creature.
He'll just knows which way it went, and then
He can track it 100%.
Yeah.
So if he wants to just say, "Ow," it is critically injured. Blood is
Fire
spewing
into
out
the
from his thing.
Can I track it by sound, flapping over the wings?
I'll say this: give me a perception check, and I'll say if you can get a 14, you can make a shot at disadvantage.
No.
No.
I had to drop my torch. Cannot see up in the air.
You definitely don't think it's on the air. You definitely think it just flew. You
Hold-
seen it fly on
Hold
the
your
ground.
weapon, Hunter. I have an idea. You see Felix's eyes light up. He's super excited.
All right, monk.
Hold, hold. He's got the bow pulled.
All right. Well, Hunter, are you just chilling there?
I will hold.
All right, Felix, it is your turn, my lord.
Felix scrambles out of the bush and he starts running here. Not that fast. Seeing the griffin, he's going to cast Fairy Fire.
There you go. There you go. All
Trying to
right,
light
I'll
him
give
up.
you a deck save. One time for the one time. All right, deck save. He fails. You have advantage. And now, Hunter, you see him light up like a fucking disco ball. You
Teamwork.
can hit him.
I can see him now. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, he illuminates in a pale lavender magic.
All
Surrounds
right, give me a shot, Hunter. Ooh,
Does it do it?
it does. How do you do it?
As the light illuminates around the creature, Hunter sees it, aims at his creature's heart. The arrow flies true, hitting it through the breast, piercing the heart, and partially coming out the other side as the bird turns on his back and falls and hits the ground in a heap.
It just stuns.
Felix immediately jumps up and is like, "Wahoo! Hell yeah!" You know the shot where Michael Jordan turns around and jumps?
Oh
up?
yeah, he jumps in the air.
Yeah.
That is what he
Yes.
does.
What he does, he's like,
We got him. We got him.
We'll also go over to Felix and do that forearm handshake.
oh, the
Heck
Roman
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The
We have
brother
to
one?
jump and bump into each other. Like,
You
nice.
gotta, you're gonna break his arm, dude. He's like, hey,
Oh, God.
He's
Oh,
breaking
God.
his
Live seeing Hunter though drop the torch is gonna pull like a little like fake coin out of his disguise kit, and he's gonna speak into it and kind of flip it up into his hand, and it's gonna just illuminate in bright light. I'm gonna flip it to Hunter. It seems you can't see as well. Here, use that, and flip the coin to him.
You had that the whole time? That's a pretty
Thank
cool
you.
trick.
Save those torches.
Is the
Right
torch
here.
setting the tree on fire
I
right
was gonna
now?
say as
Yeah.
it just burns.
Okay. I assume Hunter, being a ranger, knows how
Yeah.
not to start forest fires. If
we
he
don't know.
doesn't
That
know,
was the heat of the moment.
Only
He
his-
just dropped it and
I
ran.
did take Smokey 101.
You say
I'm
his
about to
friend
say the
Smokey
ranger.
just told him not to do that.
I'm about to say, if the ranger doesn't know how to not start a fire in a forest, I'm like, all right, then no one does. But I'll say this: give me a 1-800. If you roll a 1, the forest is on fire. A 1,
Ooh,
the
I'm
roll 1.
gonna roll that. I want to. Go.
All right, roll it.
Come on, Forrest.
All right, the forest is not on fire because you're a ranger. You know how to drop a torch and not start a fire. Now, Hunter, if you already wrote me a D100, give me a D20 call high or low and see if the colonists do come back or you can track them.
I want
Is
Hunter
that-
to meet a guy named Forrest.
Who's rolling that?
You, Hunter,
Oh.
let it run forest, go forest.
I'll go high.
Hey. So as you guys failed the creature, and I assume you guys are marveling at your kill, I'll bring it back over to you, so I don't have to keep reframing the map. You see the father and daughter come back into your line of sight as they see the griffin get failed from a distance. As they come back, they say, "Wow, are you from the Silver Flame?"
What now?
The Silver Flame.
Said no. You don't remember? We just had this conversation.
Well, I was trying to talk, but I was really interrupted. I didn't know what happened. I'm sorry. Thank you, please. I don't have any gold or money, but I thank you for your help. I've just left the work camp.
Info's great payment. What is the Silver Flame?
He says, the Silver Flame are some of the people here, especially near Wolf Pine and also in Castle Glass, that try to free some of the slaves and try to get them to safety. We were told to stand by the statue in the forest and wait until the moon was at its highest, and we will be met by an agent. You see that it is around 12 o'clock, maybe just hit 12 or around there, and to wait for an agent to come. But as we waited, we attracted griffins, and they attacked us. There were 8 of us initially. Now there's only 2 of us.
Was that your wife and kid?
He nods. And you see that the child behind him, his daughter, you assume, begins to cry profusely.
Sorry we couldn't be here sooner. We did everything we could.
Do you remove his wife from the griffin?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the bottom of the beak off just to let the body fall out.
He rushes over. He says, may I?
You did.
I just step back.
He approaches the body of his wife, picks her up, moves over here, and you see him begin to dig a grave. What do you guys do?
I will go and help him. I say to the others as I turn and walk over there to start helping him dig.
He nods as he sees you approach, and you begin to dig a grave for his wife.
I'll play a song. Something low and sad.
All right.
Pull
Well,
out my lute and start plucking. Very somber.
hopefully
Try to be
something.
respectful.
Yeah, something less, more somber than action music. Let me change that. Give me a performance check or a tool check, whatever, or a instrument check, whatever you want to do. As combat is officially over.
So you had said that you came from Castle Glass, and what was the other town name?
I came from
He said
Oliveburg.
Wolf Pine was another town.
Wolf Pine.
I
Wolf
come
Pine.
from Oliveburg, the work camp about
Yep.
maybe 2-3 miles from here. But the Silver Flame, they have agents in Wolf Pine and also at Castle Glass, from what the rumors say.
How often do they get out here to talk to people in Oliveburg to try to get them out?
He says, very rarely of late. It was, you see him getting a tear up. He says, my wife had used the last bit of gold she had to persuade one of the overseers to look the other way, to let us go. We'd hid away this gold for a while. We were once merchants before this thing all went to hell. And we used the gold of our savings to free us and some of our close friends here. But sadly, we all couldn't make it.
So the overseers in Oliveburg can be bought?
Some of them. Most of the non-goblins and hobgoblins were just people before the war. They were
Do you have a
definitely
name?
not.
Who was the person you worked with?
He says, Overseer Caden.
How much did you pay to get out?
I didn't have much gold, but he says, my wife used to look less gold she had. As far as I was aware, it was about 50 gold pieces.
How did you get in contact with the Silver Flame to organize this all?
He looks at you and he says, those that work in the lumber fields, especially as the day comes to an end, can leave notes to meet the Silver Flame. And those that work out repeatedly can basically send messages, at a repeated conjuncture between yourself and a Silver Flame agent. I worked in the lumber fields. I left the message, and I got a response. So it was just really just a shot in the dark. It said that if you leave a note about a silver pine tree, you know that some of these pine trees, particularly, some of them have kind of silvery kind of quills, not quills, pines. No, the prickly shit. Silvery pins, and I guess they were aware and they found my note and they left the response at the same place.
Well, that means if they haven't shown up, that means that they could still be on the way, right?
I hope so. The letter said that come on the 8th of Arthrak month at the statue where the moon was the highest. It is around that time. Surely they're here. That's why we came back. We wasn't sure who you were, but we thought it was an hour time and never to flee.
Live. What did that stupid goblin say? He talked about the same castle, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Do you know how far the castle is?
He says,
That would be pretty sweet. Screw sleeping in the forest.
he kind of draws a kind of on the ground. He says, hey, let me mark it on your map. As he draws the island or the small continent of Kirka, you see that Castle Glass is about 60 miles southeast of your current location. It's about 60 miles from where you're at currently, or from Olafburg. He says, I would not go. It is very dangerous. That is where all the goblins and hobgoblins make their base. And those are the most loyal servants of Ouroboros.
He said we should not go.
He shakes his head.
What if we gather our party first?
Too?
You mean gather your party before venturing forth?
Yes.
He looks at you and he says,
Do you not think us strong enough?
he looks at you. Everybody roll charisma checks. You guys are stronger than these guys, but they've heard stories. Okay, Lav is that guy. Felix is not that guy. Hunter is that guy. Rennis looks just very uninterested.
Brendan, go take a
Like
nap.
not even paying attention. Huh?
Dude, Felix is just like he's just playing the song. He's just playing a
I
little too
can
good.
nap anywhere.
Just
Speaking
shredding.
of which,
Getting weight into it.
She's like, all right, and nap time. All right.
you're gonna use the wing of the griffin. Just
Oh yeah, it's warm. It's still very warm. Still, so it's very nice. Nice and cozy, feathered down. It's nice.
thanks for killing
What-
it quite
what-
cleanly.
Probably doesn't smell too good.
Not yet. It's kind of cold. You got about like
That's a
an hour or
tomorrow
two.
me problem.
It's- Ring of inspiration. But yeah, Felix, you're playing a little too good. He feels like you to be an adventurer or a strong warrior. But Live and Hunter look like there's some serious contenders. And he says, you guys are far stronger than me and my family, but they have an army stationed there. Castle Glass is a foothold for them.
I thought the whole
Foothold?
castle belonged to them. Well, that's bad. So you're out here alone.
Mhm.
Where were you supposed to go if not to the castle?
He says, a Silver Flame agent was going to meet us here and take us to their base. They said it's deeper in the forest. So I am not sure. Some people say they're a organization of druids and rangers that have been fighting against Ouroboros, but I do not know. No one that has fled from Oliveberg using the silver flames has returned. So he looks at you.
What can you tell us about what goes on in the camp as far as supply routes? Any information about that camp you can give us? Because if you guys want to get out, obviously there's a lot more that want to get out, and maybe we can try and figure this whole thing out.
And it says, and who are all of you people? Well, you said you weren't part of the Silver Flame, but who are you?
If I may, Felix, like, we are the fate chosen. We have no name yet. I'm still working on it, but I've got some ideas. But that's who we are. My name is Felix.
He looks at you and
Big
says,
flourishing bow.
he says thank you, and he claps your hands. Says thank you for saving my daughter. I know we can save all. Thank you for saving my last bit of hope left in this world. As he claps your hands, Felix.
You know, all in the day's work. He's like very kind of bashful at it. He's like, oh,
He's lying.
shucks.
He's lying. No, I do hero shit. I do hero stuff. Part time. I don't do this full time. And I'm working on it.
Shucks.
Fair enough.
Oh,
And
gee willikers, mister.
he goes to each of you, including Ren. He wakes you up and shakes your hand. He says, "Thank you, thank you for saving my daughter."
Is he like shaking my hand from underneath the griffin?
Yes, he is literally lifting the wing of the griffin up, and he is saying, "Thank you, please." So if you wake up or not, he's just going to shake your head and say, "Thank you." He's just like, so you're just sitting there like a freaking Weekend at Bernie's, just like.
I imagine the spider leg just comes out, like pushes his hand off.
It's just like
I'm not even awake to control it, but that'd be great.
Yeah. He's like, but yes, he gets the hint and backs off and leaves you, and he puts the wing back over you, Ren, so you can go to sleep.
Oh, what a nice guy.
And
It's actually just dead weight. You just drop it back.
this thing's heavy. But he does say, well, I am waiting, so you're welcome to wait with me. And it is around 12 o'clock. Do you guys have anything? Oh yeah. Sorry, live. He looks at you and he says, I worked in the lumber in the lumber field, in the lumber yard, or in the forest, cutting trees down. I wasn't too aware of the ins and outs of the Oliveberg camp, but my wife did indeed handle some of the books. And she did say that there was a shipment coming from Glass, what's the word for a tax man again? Tax collector? But what am I looking for? What am I looking for?
Good question.
Oh my God, I wrote. So a man from Castle Glass is coming to collect the goods that Oliveberg procures monthly. He's coming in about 2 days, from my estimation. He comes with horses and men to collect any lumber, any food stocks, anything we produce, and sending it to Castle Glass to reprovision themselves. And
If Ouroboros is trying to consume the energy of this plane. What does she need? What's this? Why is there an army? Do you have any idea?
Wait, I don't know too much about Ouroboros. I know about the war.
Okay, what war?
The war that Ouroboros versus the basically World War. Ouroboros had infiltrated the elves using their princess Primrose to usurp the throne and sent her assassins to assassinate every major figure in all kingdoms, throwing the world into anarchy and chaos for just long enough for them to squeak out domination and control, and any that rose against them were slaughtered and consumed.
So this used to be a large. I'm sorry, Felix. Go ahead.
Sorry, there's no rebellion. There's no one left standing. No last.
There was
heroes fighting against him.
He says there was, and then they got killed. He says there was heroes of a golden shield. They were the last great mercenary company that decided that they gathered enough strong allies to launch an attack against Ouroboros. It is said that she turned into a great snake and swallowed them all.
So there used to be a lot of elves, or the elves used to run Gallic?
No. The elves were very reclusive. They lived to the north, to the frozen north. And no one has actually really seen an elf, really, until it was word that their leaders had been assassinated. And then soon after that, one after another, every major king, queen, regent, council member was assassinated shortly after. And during that time, we call it the Age of Blood, where blood was worth less than dirt. He looks at all of you, and he's kind of shuddering too. He looks really shooken up, retelling his tale, and he's kind of covering up his daughter's ears as he recounts his tale to you.
You said that there's been a lot of people that have left this camp to try to get out, but have never come back.
A fair amount, yes. I've only been here a few years myself, but I do know at least, I'd say 20, 30 people have fled. Out of those 20, 30 people, I would say 5 of them were caught, but most of them have left and have not been seen since.
Did you have chains on at all before you left?
I did. and you look at his foot, you see that the shackle is still on his foot, but the ball and chain is no longer attached to his foot anymore. And he says, I use my axe to break my chains of my wife and family. He's not a super strong dude, but you think he's strong enough to break, a chain out there.
You do manual labor for
forced
labor for a while.
Yeah, you get strong enough.
Yeah.
He says he broke his chain, but him and his daughter and even his wife you seen married also had the shackle on their foot. You think they didn't have a key to unlock that?
I feel so rude. What is your name?
My name is Borden. I'll put that in chat.
And your child?
Her name is Abigail. And he smiled at his child.
Very nice to meet you two. I wish it was better circumstances, but we're safe now.
Did we finish the grave already?
Yes, at this point, yes. And I would say everyone besides Hunter got a full short rest. So you guys are just bullshit, not talking around.
Can I do a little search around this statue and see if there's any like hidden doors, any
Sneaky
levers, something like that.
shit. Yes. Give me an investigation check.
Do I still? How long does that bardic inspiration last?
10
Not long.
minutes.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
long enough.
Uh,
I'll give you guidance though. I'll pull out the drumstick.
So you see me start getting up and start like I feeling around the side of the statue, like looking up, trying
Tomb
to.
Raider.
Yep. So investigation plus the D4
Yes, sir.
on D4. So a 20 total, dirty 20.
You feel like this statue is a statue of a strange. You can't tell if it's some kind of strange forest creature or some strange, almost like demonic creature. It has like horns, has a cat-like appearance, and it has robes on. And it stands at the head. The statue is massive. The statue is about like 20 feet tall, made of solid stone. It's kind of dilapidated. It's definitely not well maintained. There's cracks and creaks and definitely broken parts off here and there. But it looks very old. It still looks, pretty well kept for being as old as it looks. As you look around for any kind of hidden compartment or contraption, you do not see any. But what you do see is, 1 second here. You see a pair approach. And you see this figure here, a human. This guy looks beautiful. He's incredibly short. He's 4'11", but he has piercing blue eyes and fiery red hair. And you see that he is dressed in silvery black clothes with a kind of a silvery black jerkin and silvery trousers. And behind him, you see a woman, and you see this woman is someone here.
Didn't we see her before in the camp?
Roll me a history check. Did you see her?
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you did too. Do you remember what she did?
The history check. This is not great.
She looks
Something with
familiar.
grapefruits.
She does look familiar.
Assassin gets inspiration for that.
Seen her
But
before, maybe in my dreams. 'Cause look
Does
at
anybody
her.
else remember her at all, or no?
I do remember her, but I only remember that she's a half elf.
Oh, that's a rip.
I don't remember I didn't write down what she did.
All right. Well, you guys.
Let me see.
I think she
what's-
helped Beverly.
Ooh, well, you do remember that she did have a forgettable face, so I guess she had a forgettable job too. But she does appear behind this human bard, and he says, he looks around and sees the dead griffin and several dead bodies, and he looks around and says, wow, what happened here? And he looks around.
Breakfast.
And he looks and says, is that a woman? And he looks at a dead griffin, and he sees Ren just snuggled up in a dead griffin.
Yeah, she's weird like that. But we killed this thing. Pretty sweet, huh?
He looks at you and he gives you a handshake. Says, well, I think you're saving these people's lives. I'm Charles.
Charles, nice to meet you.
Shakes your hand.
Put her there, pal.
He looks at all of you and he goes to shake your hand. And he looks at Ren and says, I'll shake her hand later. He goes over to Live and says, nice to meet you, Charles.
Put his hand out. You too.
He goes over to Hunter and says, nice to meet you, Charles.
Charles, are you in charge?
Well, I'm in charge of getting these people to safety.
Of our days and of our lives.
Unless you're from the work camp, I doubt it. You don't look like the work camp sort. You guys look too well fed for that. Where are you from? He looks at all of you.
Place you might never have heard of.
Yeah.
He says, "You can try me. I'm pretty well read. I went to the Bars College."
You ever heard of a place called Iron Gate?
The Dwarven capital, and you get inspiration because that's the Dwarven capital name. Holy, Iron Gate. Wow. I thought that the Dwarven capital was nuked.
Oh, not different Iron Gate.
Oh,
We get that sometimes. It's it's a common misconception. Iron Gate, Irons Gate is what I meant to say.
ping your background again so I can read it, because I remember, if I remember, you can just bullshit going through a lot of shit.
I know a guy specifically.
So you know a guy from Iron
Well, that's
Gate.
what it's called, but the actual ability.
Yeah. You get the ability to bullshit. I'd say this would apply to. He looks at you and he says, "It must be a really small island. Maybe it's Island Iron Gate. Is it near the Dwarven Kingdom?"
Near the Azura Sea.
Okay, now roll me deception. Because yeah,
I'm not deceiving nobody.
Well, somebody's deceiving somebody. So somebody wrote me a deception check.
Alright, I'll roll it.
Somebody's doing something to something. He's
I'll roll it.
It's like, I ain't hit nobody. He
20.
looks at you and he says, "Hold on." He rolled against that. That's but all right. Have you heard of the CC? Let me see here. Okay, he has a +1 to this. So he has a chance. I'm gonna roll these D20 here. Charles looks at you and he says, "I've never heard of this Azure Sea. I haven't been to the Dwarven Kingdom, but I am quite well read. It must be some hidden peninsula or something like that. But the Dwarven Kingdom has long passed. What brings you here, though? Are you trying to help out these poor servants and slaves, or are you some kind of mercenaries? We thought most of the mercenaries died with the Golden Shield."
We are mere travelers. We was traveling from the northwest and heard a commotion and people screaming. We came into this clearing and we saw the giant birds attacking, so we failed them.
Kicked their ass.
Well, I congratulate you for your help, travelers, because I doubt that Borden and Abigail would have been able to make it stopping 2 griffins. You did say 2 griffins, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
One got away.
Well, at least you saved someone. He looks at you and he says, "Our camp is a couple 100 miles from here." Being said,
Couple hundred?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no wonder it took you so long to get here then.
We can only make this trip once per month. There's other camps as well that we hit along the way. But this is the last spot.
Tell me.
We lost a couple from malnutrition along the way. And he kind of lowers his eyes.
What is it that you guys are trying to do? There's the next question.
You mean the Silver Flame?
That's you?
He looks at you and he points to his silvery clothes.
Wouldn't
Yes.
you guys? Why don't you guys get in trouble for taking these slaves?
Why don't we get in trouble?
Yeah, right. I mean, they're escaped, so they belong to somebody.
He says, "Well, you haven't seen Castle Glass wanted list. I'm probably the 5th most wanted man on the whole damn island.
So you're just doing it for the good of, for the sake of being good?
He looks at you. You see, give me an insight check, Felix, as you talk to this man.
Insightful, I'll tell you that.
With the 6, you don't know much, but there's a burning, like almost pit in his eyes. And he leans close and he says, they took my wife, and now it's my dying mission to make sure that I stick it to every one of those Ouroboros fucks. And he spits on the ground.
How many of you are there?
Who's trying to know? As he looks at you strangely.
Well, we don't really necessarily have a huge stake in this at this specific moment, but I can tell you what's going on in that camp is it doesn't look too good.
Yes.
Kind of nice to help them. So I'm just curious how many of you there are to know if we can fix that.
He says, and what exactly are you expecting this undetermined amount of people to do exactly? Go in there and, I don't know, guns blazing and stop 150 fully armed guardsmen? I assure you that
From the sound of it already, I think that there's less than 150 in there. If you can buy your way out of these, if these slaves can buy their way out of this camp, you just got to play it tactfully. You got to have the wordsmithing. You got to go have the conversations. Maybe grease a couple palms. Bet you can cut that number down real quick.
He looks at you and he says, that sounds like a grand old plan, but unlike, or I think I'm not sure you're aware, Oliveberg isn't the only work camp in this island. There's many. We do not have time to free individual camps. We do what we can, gathering our strength to hopefully soon enough make a push against Ouroboros herself. But we only can help those that help. We only can help those that can help themselves.
What can you tell us about Oliver? Do you know these men? I mean, surely you've done your research. What are we missing here? Who runs the place and what should we be afraid of?
He says,
Other than
have you been to the
150.
church?
There's a church?
You don't know about the church. He looks at you.
Felix will look to the others. It's like,
As we said, we are travelers, new to these lands.
what he said.
Roll me a persuasion check, Felix. And he has this incredible look on his face. With the 28, he looks at you and he says, you must have come from very, very far north and very, very deep in the wilderness. But those that follow Ouroboros are led by a chosen, usually a hobgoblin that has been blessed by Ouroboros herself. The overseers are just an extension of that. They usually go to the church and pray at the church for her blessing and strength. The chosen, which is the chosen at Oliveberg, is Donark. He leads them. Caspian's only the barking dog, but Donark is the true master holding the leash. I've never been inside the church, but they do say that those that have come inside the church for discipline do not return. It's been an E. For an A, the A is an E. But yes, that is correct.
Donnerk, D-O-N-E-R-K.
Oh, hold on. Donner. It's Donner. Sorry.
Spell
Donner. The D sound.
Dodd. Oh, Donner.
Yeah, D sound. Yes.
So
Those that lead the churches of Ouroboros are called chosen. I'm surprised you haven't heard of them. Um, they are crazed madmen that do abhorrent uh, crimes against humanity against those that they are supposed to serve, or people that serve under them.
I know it seems weird, the questions we're asking, but we've led a sheltered life, and so we're trying to broaden our knowledge base.
and
He looks at you strangely. You must have been very sheltered.
yeah, we're from out of town. But Charles, can I ask you this? If you hate them so much, why not fight against them? Maybe we could be allies. I don't like them as much as you do. Probably less, but that's a whole lot.
I made a promise to someone to not throw away my life.
You don't throw away your life.
But isn't sitting back and waiting just gonna throw away your life?
He looks at
Because
you
they're just gonna
strangely.
keep coming at you?
And you're not, and are you living a life? If you're just hiding and not doing what's right, evil
looks at you
prevails
and
when
he
good
says-
men do nothing.
He says, "Who are you to tell me what I've done and what I've not done? I've
We're
saved
not telling
hundreds
you,
of
we're
people."
asking. It's a question.
It sounds accusatory to me as he looks at you.
Hey, I think you're just projecting. We want to help. It sounds like you have a good reason to help us out. And we have the same idea, right? Save these good people, stick it to the man.
There's got to be people. We've seen people in there that could help fight they could help fight. I mean, this is a slow roll anyway. Why don't you have time to go one camp at a time? You said it's been years.
He says, he looks at you and he says, "We have tried. We were not strong enough. The chosen of Ouroboros are exceptionally powerful. They have known to have strange magics with them as well. We have very few people that can combat the magic that they have. The ability to warp the mind. I even seen one of them devour someone's soul. They're very powerful."
What about this? Felix will unbutton kind of the top of his shirt and reveal his
His
chest.
hairy, manly chest.
Hairless.
17-year-old
Hairless.
manly chest.
He's built for
The three little beep beep
Yeah,
beep.
that's how my chest hair grows.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen then.
Yeah. Like that.
But no, he's gonna show the mark of fate.
Oh, he looks and he says, "That's a strange tattoo you have."
Have
I'm
you ever
feeling
heard
those
of
Edward Cullen vibes.
the Weaver?
He looks at you and he says, "The Weaver, I have not. Enlighten me."
Let me tell you a tale. Let me regale one as old as time. It just starts playing.
It's like,
I wrote this song literally as it's an improvisation.
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 I can't say it. Thank you, Jesus.
Improvisation. Yeah. Right. Hey, we all. Yeah.
English is hard, dude.
English is hard. My
It's
lord.
a language.
Some improv. He's gonna pull it out, whip out a song, basically just recanting what he learned literally about 16 hours ago.
All
or
right.
whatever.
Give me a performance check as you are you spinning this over? Are you freestyling this? Spinning over a beat or something? What are you doing?
This one, let's see. He's gonna pull out. Yeah, we're gonna get the drum going.
He starts spinning.
It's
like
like
start
some-
beatbox.
yeah, we'll get the drum sick beat on it. Instead of performance, how about I'll play the drum? I'm a little bit better. Just so. No, it's a tail. It's a tail. We'll do
Balawete.
not great.
All right,
Need some work.
You're playing. You're like bang bang. Like, hey, stop! You'll attract attention. Just tell me your tale. And I guess you tell him the tale, and he listens. He says, wow.
We're sent on a mission. This is what I feel like is my destiny. I've been brought back for a second chance. I mean, there must be some reason that we've met you on this day. Our paths crossed. It can't be a coincidence. There are no coincidences.
roll me a persuasion check at advantage, as you're kind of lighting a fire under his ass.
It's like we're the chosen.
With a 21, this is his mental resistance. This is a lot. He's a +4 to this. No, it's not enough. And you succeed. He looks at you and he says, I cannot make any promises, but I can take you to the Flame Mother if you like.
How about you take me to?
Flame Mother.
The Flame
Felix,
Mother.
Felix will look kind of like over to Hunter and Live. You guys think? I feel like we can trust him. I know we've only met you.
I mean,
Ugh.
it's what else are we gonna see in the camp, I guess, is the biggest question. I mean, we've kind of seen what we can see there in the last day or so. Wait, but you look really familiar. And he's gonna kind of point over at Nellister.
She looks and says, do I? Where do you know me from? She smiles.
You were counting product in the camp, right?
Hey, you get inspiration from remembering her job.
Got that. You know what you should have done? Pulled up the episode and just.
I found it in my notes.
I should have just paused and said, okay, guys, what did she do? What'd she do? What'd she do?
That's what I should have done.
I found it in the notes, actually.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yes.
You were counting product in camp, right?
She nods. Yes.
So do you stay in the camp? Like with this before we just say we're gonna go, I want to understand this whole
She looks at you and she says, I can't reveal everything to you in case you are captured, but let's say I have the ear of one of the overseers. She smiles and it's like the flirtatious feminine smile.
And you kind of like look away for it. Told you before, Charles. I don't think it's 150 overseers. She says she's got one. Some can be paid off.
That's a lot of assumptions. He looks at you. He looks hopeful, but he has a grizzled look on his face that he's seen a lot of shit in his life.
But we could give the people hope. I heard about that. I heard about slave rebellions. I heard about Cassian used to tell stories about that. I don't remember the name of those people, but he would tell a story about a man. He was a gladiator and he rose up and he fought his way out and he had to inspire everybody.
I've heard a similar tale. It seems as if he fought a man garbed in pure silver armor, strangely enough, and fought him tooth and nail and succeeded.
Was his name Spartacus?
I've heard Spartacus to sound very familiar. I'm surprised you heard him so far out there in Iron Gate. But fair enough.
My good friend, my old boss, the guy who taught me everything I know, he told me about it. But couldn't it be like that? Couldn't we give them hope, some kind of symbol, something to stand behind?
Hey,
you don't believe in anything, Brent.
I look at he looks over at Ren and says, "Oh, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Charles."
Nice to meet you as well.
And he tries to do you want me to help you up from the griffin?
No, I got it. She one hand removes the griffin wing, puts it back down. I like this. Maybe I'll keep the wing for myself.
All right. So you're just kind of in a snuggie with the griffin wing,
dragging the corpse. You're
just snugging the griffin wing. You're like, all right.
Do I have enough strength to do that?
You have 19 strength. Yes, you can drag a griffin. Yes. You can't lift that motherfucker. It's heavy as shit. You can drag it.
You work from home.
As you just kind of drag this thing like a kid with a blanket on the ground.
Like Linus just dragging this thing.
Yeah.
No, but this is draped over me.
Wow.
I have the wings over me.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she's
god,
got
that's like
that.
some fucking Cruella de Vil shit right there.
Right?
All right, she's trying to get Peter on our ass. But yes.
I mean, why not?
I mean, we killed it. The damage is already done.
Exactly.
Hunter, did you want to skin that thing? Defeather, put it out of bake
Oh,
that into food somehow?
Only if you are hungry. It's edible, yes.
He looks and says, "If you're trying to skin that thing, if you're trying to go see the flame mother, you don't have time. I plan on leaving immediately."
How far is the flame?
He says, come here. Let me work on your map.
I will
I
collect
think-
the talons, though.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, of course. He says, "Come here. Let me show you on your map." Do you press the start button and open up the
Start, pull up the map. Would you like to set a waypoint?
he told me I press the start button. Bing. The map appears. As the map appears, you see that you're currently here. I'm gonna guess. Put you a star to where. Come on. There we go. All right. So, what color do you want? Blue, green, red, or gold?
Red.
Somebody said something. All right. Here we go.
I have no preference.
Here we go. So, the Flame Mother's location is here. And I'll put that in right there. Hold on. He says that is the Flame Mother's location. Or the Silver Flame Camp. There. And he says, it will be a harrowing journey through the forest. We'll pass Wolf Pine and Fort Black along the way. As long as we stay careful, we should make it. It's about, it should be about almost 200 miles away. Oh,
I can't
Ish.
speak for everyone else, but I could definitely use a rest.
Oh, what are you talking about? I feel great.
Rain got a full short rest. Doing this down here. He says, I would like to get at least a couple dozen miles from Oliveburg to put some space between us and anybody that might come looking for Borden and Abigail.
And how far can you travel in a day?
He says, I
pretty-
travel about
pretty
30
early,
miles
right?
per day. It's fairly late now, so I was saying put about 10 miles between us and Oliveburg, and then we rest.
By the time I'm gonna lean over and whisper in Felix's ear. By the time we get there, we're gonna be disappearing back to Sutha.
Yeah, we only had so much time, right?
We
Yes.
had 8 this next morning we'll have 7 days left.
Correct.
Is there a way that we can contact you guys at another date? We unfortunately have some business to attend to.
Well, do we? Because all we were told is to get information north, right? And this is still heading that direction.
This is still information, but will disappear, will warp back at the end of the time frame.
You feel very confident about that answer. To answer your question, he does say those that leave a letter in the forest near a silver pine tree, we tend to get those. We have the Flame Mother speaks to the trees, and she knows when these letters are left.
Well, sounds like we always have a way of communicating with them.
But whether or not it's in a timely manner or not is a different story.
You feel like it is not a timely manner. You feel
Yeah.
like Borden said it took him about a month to get here.
So we've just met them. We learned a little bit of information, but they're no good to us for now. Well, safe travels, I guess.
You see Borden and Abigail wave. Thank you so much. Thank you. and they begin running off into the forest. That being said, it is now 2 o'clock in the morning. What shall you do? You guys feel very tired now. You guys fought a griffin. Besides Ren feels moderately tired.
Yeah, just
Because Ren pretty much slept through like 90% of that.
she's like stretching the spider legs too.
It was like pretty good.
Head doing the rest of us are as we're walking going, the head dropping like trying to stay awake.
Ren is just chilling. But yeah, you feel great.
We have to get the camp down for tonight.
Hunter, think you can find a good place to bed down?
Let me look. Looks around.
All right, give me a nature survival check, sir.
Bardic inspiration on that.
All right,
You got this.
Survival.
There you go.
Good.
Nature sucked.
You got D6 on that 3, which
D6.
Do
D6.
I really need to roll that?
Oh, I can give you guidance too. Let's hook you up with guidance.
There you go.
That is the last charge, though.
Give me a D20.
Ooh, I got it.
You're good. No. It's Felix. If he rolls a 1, it turns into a wand of resistance, which kind of sucks. Kind of. Until he rolls another 1. So if he rolls a 1 on that wand of guidance, it might be that way for the entire campaign. But wow. With the 10, 1. You found a pretty good spot. It's kind of smelly, but it's pretty good. It's pretty dry. Smells like wet poop, but it's dry. And you feel like you can definitely make camp here, not feel sick and mushy after being out here for so long.
So we're traveling with them to the Flame Mother, right?
Are you? Because they're leaving. I
No,
thought you
they
said
left.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They left. I'm gonna say they're like they
I'll
waited.
slip in one more question before. I thought we were headed the same way. Sorry.
Oh well, if you have a question, you can ask it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slip in one more question. How will we be able to distinguish other members of the Silver Flame inside camps? People like Nelisar? Is there a way to identify them?
You can just ask her. She says I am the only one agent of the Silver Flame in the camp.
But in other camps, how will I be able to find your agents?
If you're able to find them, then they're doing a really bad job. She says.
There's no like code word we can use to.
She says no. She says no. As far as safety, in case any of us get captured, we don't give away each other.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
She says, oh yeah, I forgot to say this as well too. She goes back to the camp. She does actually kiss Charles on the lips, and yeah, and she leaves. So she goes back to the camp, and Charles goes off to the north. You guys are resting. I will say you guys killed the Griffin. They're probably the only biggest threat here. So your rest goes by swimmingly. You guys get the full benefits of a long rest. And with that being said, we will go on break. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in 15 as we come back to a lovely day. A lovely day. A lovely day. So see you in 15, guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Not peace, love, but see you in 15. And we're back.
Did we lose me?
I think we're back. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. And we're gonna finish this thing up. As we are sitting here bright and early. It is now the 9th of Altrek. I can't say the name properly, but getting there. It's the 9th of the month. It's 9 out of 30.
A long rest.
Yeah. You guys got a full bit of a long rest. Yes. Yeah.
Now roll for them arrows.
You can. Don't
I
forget.
don't think we have a roll table yet, Ro, right?
You do. I didn't make you a button yet, I feel like. Or I did, it just doesn't work properly. So we'll figure that out. Here you go. Some more walloping arrows. So how many did you use last time?
4.
2? Used all of them? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you used all of them.
All right.
Those things are sweet.
Okay, well then you get 4 more. Keep in mind that it's every time you take a long rest, or not long, whenever it's another day, you do it. So they cap at 20, so you can have 20 magic arrows, whatever arrows.
Mhm.
So even if you don't go in combat, you can still just keep stacking to get 20 of them, and then they just cap there. So you don't have like, all right, guys, we're doing like a traveling arc, and it's like, all right, guys, I have 97 magical arrows.
It's been 37 days.
It's like the end of Skyrim. You have a million potions.
It's like, all right, dude. It's like,
You're
I'm
hanging
only
out with
shooting
this.
magical arrows, DM. I don't need a magic bow. I'm only shooting magical arrows. It's like, all right, fair enough. Pop off, King. But anyway, you get 4 more of these. Whoop, whoop. And it is a bright and early day. That being said, you guys are about 2-3 miles outside of Oliveberg. What are you doing? Are you guys going back? Are you observing the where the statue's at? See if anybody comes to investigate the statue, or do you anything else? Are you going back to the scene in front? Are you guys exploring the surrounding areas? Those are your 3 main choices, I think. At least from what I can see.
Clive wakes up with his hands in the small of his back. Oh God! You hear it crack. Oh,
Lizzie, I'm coming.
we got to find a better place to stay than on the ground. I hated sleeping on the street. Got to do it if you got to do it, but this is for the birds. He's like stretching out. Oh God!
No bed. Oof. I couldn't do it. I said it's murder on your back.
Not sure if we're gonna find any place more comfortable yet. We still don't know exactly where the hell we're at.
That's
I
true.
think we go further north. I think there's nothing left for us in Oliver.
No, we have potentially something, but we don't have enough resources or people, and my butt hurts. And let's find an inn and a tavern.
Do we have enough info to give the Weaver in 6 days when she blips us back?
Well, we don't know what's further north.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, she just give you info. You don't know. You can't really gauge that from like a extra planar entity.
I feel like we've got some good info. We know the camp's there. We know about the history of kind of the place, or at least some people. We know
about the
Silver Flame.
Chosens.
Yeah, the Chosen,
Silver
which I think we
Flame.
knew before, right? Is it the same people as the tail and the head, the heart, the fangs, and the tail?
think
No,
that's different,
no,
isn't it?
that's
That's different?
You feel like that's definitely different.
Okay.
It's
cool.
like those are her like main generals,
Mhm.
whereas Chosen are like leaders of the subdivisions
Lieutenant.
of the individual formations.
We need to remember about the castle down there to talk about that one too. Head of kind of everything
Castle
going on.
Glass. Wolf
Castle
Eye.
Glass.
The golden shield.
Ben's gonna throw Hunter the griffin that she's been using as a blanket. Is it still good?
No.
Why did we even hunt this thing?
I know, like
we were going to eat it, but you just
you could have ate it / smoked it, but it's just been sitting there.
Nobody carved it up. You could have just rolled me over. I wouldn't have cared.
Just
carve
roll
you
it.
up next time.
But yes,
you in the
I would
pot.
say because you're warm too, so it's like no, that's gonna be gone. That's just gone because it's it'd be at room temperature.
It was like
For
a midnight snack, to be
You
honest.
sure,
though.
you
We
sure
hunted it at
Ren's
like
not
12.
salty enough to preserve it on her own?
Just soaks right in.
Yeah.
just
It's
It's just
called
dried, crispy.
extra seasoning.
Yeah.
yes, let's call that season in there. Fair enough. But yes, you guys did get some information, but you guys still have about 7 days left till we assume calls you down. You guys have things you can do. You guys could, like I said, go further deep into Oliveburg. You guys could go around, maybe try to go to Wolf Pine or where it's at, but you do know it is nearby. Or you guys could try to gather more information around the surrounding area.
Is there a town close by? Is
Wolf Pine?
that the only? Is that the
Oh,
closest?
We don't
you
really
think
know.
Wolf Pine is definitely a work camp because that's what Charles said. He freed you from Wolf Pine. You don't think there's very many towns nearby. You think there's definitely fortifications. You definitely heard Castle Black, Fort Black, Castle Glass. They're not really towns.
So is this mostly like farmland? Maybe like there's farmers and things of that nature.
It's plantations and forts. I don't think there's any freestanding villages, right? Like everything's been
No.
taken over by the evil
Hmm.
empire.
You definitely feel like that's very accurate. You definitely feel
no free citizens.
you definitely feel like there's probably small enclaves of people like the Silver Flame that exist, but they're definitely very well hidden. They're not just out there like, oh, let's go to the rebel city. Oh, you definitely that's not the place.
Sounds like north it is. Do we go take a look at the other camp, get some information from there?
Yeah, whatever we do is better than this place. Like dusting myself off, packing up.
All right.
All right, Ren, it's just a suggestion
travel
after
north.
you.
All right.
Ben's
who's
gonna
leading?
start walking away. And she's like, oh my god, it's so much quieter now as soon as she leaves that 30-foot range. Oh my god.
Good.
You
I
see her
get
like
that.
clutching her head.
It's like, wait, what? What'd you
I
say?
can hear myself think.
What?
Ugh. And
Is
she
what-
starts walking faster. This is the first time I've ever want to expend my energy.
Oh my goodness! It's like I'm good. I'm running. He's like, Ren is about 35 feet from the party. So I guess Ren or Ren, are you leading the party?
No, I'm just going north.
She's
What I
leading the
presume
party
is
now.
All right, we're gonna find out. Hunter, you see Ren just run off, but do you run off with her?
I
You
try
hear
I
faint
try to
screaming.
catch
I
her.
can't hear.
Yo, Hunter, what do you do?
I try to catch her, like see if she's okay. 'Cause if she has her hands up to her head or whatever.
Well, I mean, she's running, but I don't think she's like fucking full tilting. That's when you can catch up to her.
I just lean
It's
over
walk.
to Felix. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them. Jesus.
Yeah. She must have extra energy. She slept most of yesterday. Sometimes
She slept most of the 3 days we've been here.
That's true. I wonder if she has a condition.
Like what? Like narcolepsy?
I don't know. Yeah. You get drowsy. I heard about that.
Yeah, maybe.
a
Start kind
guy.
of trudging forward.
She was away from us talking crap.
Yeah. Well,
The
Hunter,
silence.
are
I
you-
imagine
are you-
she's like Andy Dufresne, like the rain's coming down.
Did you say Andy Dufresne?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
She got
god,
out of
dude!
Shawshank.
He said that man traveled through a shit. What did he say?
Like 100 yards of
He said it
human
came out
feces.
clean on the other end. All
But
right,
accurate.
Well, I can only imagine the things she's heard in her mind. Hunter, you do approach Ren. She's running away, clutching her ears.
I'm not running, just like speed
I'm not-
walking.
Walking
I try to
aggressively.
seeing her hold her hands by her ears. I try to like get it like an angle where I can see her eyes and like make a notion like, are you okay, without saying anything because it might hurt her ears.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just the first time I've had this sensation in a while since getting here. Silence. Do you know how that feels? Oh my god, the silence is beautiful.
So it has been a while for sure. But let me go up front and tell the others to give you some space.
I agree. Thank you.
All right. Hunter, do you approach Felix in live and tell him the 411?
Yeah, I give them the information. Like, just give her some space. She needs some room.
Oh man, I hate silence. I always feel like I'm lonely or something. And then I always have the need to just start talking. I don't know what she's
Yes,
going
I
on
see
with
exactly what she means, and I turn now.
that.
Yeah,
He's
Felix.
lying.
Yeah, Felix, stop talking so much. Jeez.
I can't help it.
He just kind of trails the other way a little bit.
Felix is left in the back, like,
Hey, wait up!
Yo.
Hey, wait up! I'm right here. What's going on, man? Holy. But you guys, merry band of people are gathered and are making your way down. Hunter, because I assume you're leading the party, please give me a nature and survival check.
Right, all right. Let's roll nature
Alright,
first this time.
alright. Let me get you some
Nature,
traveling music too.
survival.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. Let me get some foresty music in here. There we go. Cool. All right. Let me get some forest music up in this joint. With a 20-ish average. You guys move successful. I'm gonna guys move you over to the. Okay, so you guys are currently there. I'll move you guys 30 feet north. Okay. You guys can definitely move the full 30 feet. All right. Hunter, give me a D20. Don't roll 5 or less.
D20.
D20.
All right.
D20.
All right.
All right, good. No combat for today. You get smooth sailing. As you do see smoke towards your northeast. It's a bit of white and black smoke. I learned the difference too. I googled that shit after the game. A little bit of white and black smoke trailing off towards the northeast. You definitely hear sounds of people, and it just sounds of a bustling area. Variety of people there. I'd say the forest kind of obstructs anything you can really see, but you definitely hear sounds about maybe like a mile or two away towards the northeast.
All right. If they didn't hear it, I'll relay the information. What do you think?
We should get a closer look. You guys
It's
are all
more
about
info.
scouting it out, right?
Let's go.
I wonder what's going on.
Is
They seem happy. Like we would get a different feeling than Oliveberg, right?
I'm not sure if you think happy. You just hear people
It's going
working,
back. Oh.
working around and stuff like that. You can give me. This is just tone. You can give me an insight, or you can give me a perception check. Your choice. Feels as you're trying to almost kind of pick up on individual notes.
Is it a perception or an insight? What do I have?
Insight is like a 9 or something, was it? Or was it bad? No, it was bad. Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm not great.
Oh.
Well,
Doesn't matter now.
well, you feel like there are people there. They're doing things.
Yeah, people. Check 'em out.
We could sneak up. View from a
All right.
distance.
All right. Fair enough. As you are making your way north, you see that as you can move closer here. Give me another survival check, Hunter, and a stealth check. You're leading the party here.
Be a bardic inspiration for itself. Got
All
a
right.
D6.
Oh, 6, not a 4. My bad.
There
It's
we
all
go.
good. You're in heavy armor?
Scale.
Oh. Ah, you are in scale wheel. Well,
Hunter, you're banging around a lot while you walk. You know that?
I mean, he's still roll. I mean, with the 6 and 6 plus 8 is
Yeah.
14 plus 2. That's 16.
He's walking around like holding it up.
He's like, this is great. This is like clinging this thing together. So 16 plus. Okay, that's good. That's really good. As you guys kind of get closer to this camp, you hear the sounds of bustling people, and you see that this is not a work camp. This is a fort, and you see on the side of it, it says Fort Black. I don't have a map right now. I don't think we actually get here, but Fort Black is a different description. Fort Black is a large fort with a wooden
Perimeter.
kind of wall made of sharpened pointed logs. They seem to have been here for a while. You see that there's a kind of a drawbridge and a moat. So this thing has been running for at least a couple of years. It's a lot of work. You see hastily put up longhouse and shanty houses. You don't see very many of what you would consider slaves or indentured servants, but you do see a lot of people armed and dangerous in this place here. A lot of them have very good armor, chainmail. Some of them have chain shirts, studded leather, various weapons on their back. They seem very well equipped, and you see that it looks like a fully functioning town. I mean, you see a blacksmith, you see a smoke shop, a butcher, an apothecary. You see all these not shops but stations in this fort. This fort looks pretty well fortified and pretty well built. He said, "Would you like to get a further look?" That's kind of you kind of seeing it as you got almost on top of a hill, looking down at this kind of massive.
When you say large,
Mm.
how large are we talking? Like how many?
You see at least
Just
you see at least I would say I'll say 2 to 3 barracks. A barrack can probably fit about 90 people. You see about 5 to 10 long houses. They can fit about 20. You see about 10 miscellaneous buildings from like apothecary, mess hall, tailor, leatherworking, blacksmith, things like that. You imagine it's at least several hundred people here. Probably less people than Oliveburg, but there's significantly more soldiers here. So you imagine it's maybe anywhere from maybe 400 to 500 soldiers, maybe 100 servants or slaves here that kind of service and do the main stuff that kind of keeps the fort going.
So you said 400 to 500 soldiers.
Mhm.
How many?
About
100 slaves.
Yeah, roughly about 100.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I have two.
Drawbridge is up and closed and like it's walled off. Like
No, the drawbridge is down now. It's pretty early in the morning. The drawbridge is down.
Okay.
So people are moving goods to and from the fort.
out in a clearing. No, like is the trees go right up to the walls, or is it there's a
No. It's a full clearing about I say about a half a mile fully around the entire fort. That's fully cleared around it, so that way they don't get ambushed by ambushing people. Yeah, so the fort's fully cleared about a half a mile, so they get full vantage point. You see about, like I said, it's about 2-3 guard posts or guard houses, or not really guard houses, more like guard stations where it's kind of like an elevated platform. They're kind of looking at each corner, and it looks pretty well defended, even though they don't have great walls. You see a variety of shipments going to and from here, from lumber, wood, ore, food.
I wonder if it would be weird if we just walked in. It looks like a lot of trading's going on, but do we see any travelers? Just standalone?
You see standard military people here. And this is something you definitely noticed earlier in Oliveburg. You would imagine that there'd be travelers, like actual like just merchants here, but you notice talking from Borden about his family. His family were merchants, and they were just captured and repurposed to work in the fields. The only official merchants here, you imagine, are people that serve the Ouroboros themselves directly.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too friendly in there. Perhaps we're better off avoiding this place.
True. We can keep going. I don't feel like climbing those walls.
Does it appear at all like any of the garb of the people that are walking in with the carts would be anything that I would potentially have in my disguise kit at all? Or I could cobble together enough?
They're mainly just wearing armor with the symbol on it. So if you
the only ones going in and out with the carts are people that look like they are working for or serve Ouroboros they're not slaves.
Mm-hmm. No, well, they might have slaves with them as well, but slaves simply have either chains or manacles. They wear rags, so you could have that whatever. But what you mainly notice that kind of shows of their stature or status is each member you've seen so far wears either a chain shirt or chainmail or armor. Two, they wear the symbol of Ouroboros on their breastplate or chest. That's what you mainly notice, and you could easily make the symbol using the disguise kit. It's not very intricate.
Well, I have a forgery kit too, so
you do that too as well. So it's not very hard to do. It's just that that's what they have. So it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a decent idea of the who's coming and going. Like that's where
right.
His big thing. He's trying to clock the pattern of people moving around and who they are and how many. And
yeah, depending on how much time you want to spend here, just what occurs per glance is various people. Just a lot of I guess you could. I'm not sure. I'm put this in like ship terms. A lot of not ship terms. A lot of caravans.
Yeah.
That are just having goods and stuff. Mainly, they seem armed. You see that there's definitely armored guards guarding the caravan in case of bandit or whatever like that. But that's pretty much what you notice.
Hunter, I agree with you. I don't know if this is this doesn't look like one we should try to get into.
We have no good reason to. I don't know what's in there, and I don't plan to find out.
You don't want to go inside Fort Black? And go inside and possibly find out.
We made a slave?
Yeah, we can walk. Do you mean that we get a decent feeling that we could just walk up to the gates?
No. No.
So a military encampment with a hostile enemy that outnumbers us 500 to 1.
And we'll see us coming from minimum half mile away.
Where do I sign up?
It's like, all right, guys. And this is why Charles is looking at y'all like, yeah, we can just go out and just take on these guys. You're like, y'all tripping. Have you seen Fort Black?
I believe it, but I'm not stupid. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
if you would have said, "Have you seen Fort Black?" No, we haven't.
That's true.
Now we have. And we said,
now we have.
Now you have seen Fort Black. Fair enough. I will say one distinct thing you do notice is that you do see that there's a fair amount of prisoners coming to and from Fort Black. That you see people kind of coming in chains, kind of coming to Fort Black. Several of them leave a very large building, but you never see anybody leave that look like slaves or prisoners. which is very strange because I mean, just it's a cursory like spending an hour looking at them. You'd have noticed maybe 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 prisoners looking people, like not the slave, but like prisoners, like in manacles and ball and chain getting brought to Fort Black. And the building isn't that big. I mean, at this point, you've seen 60 people go in this building in about an hour or so.
They walk in, but they never come back out.
Correct.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You seeing that? You
Someone
guys seeing that?
Someone write that down.
I promise I won't ask you about this next question when you ask about somebody that you may meet. Like, oh yeah, what'd you see at Fort Black?
So what do we do now, guys? If we keep pushing north, we might find something interesting. We know, or should we spend our time getting more information out of the first place?
I think we
How many
should
days?
find
So
out
how-
as much
how-
about
how-
this land as possible.
How deep is the day?
I would say, I think you guys observed, I think you guys observed Fort Black for a little bit. So I'd say you guys traveled, I'd say now it's like 6 p.m. After traveling and then observing, it's about 6 p.m.
Do we find a place? Find a place to camp. Kick off early. Do we go back?
I
Maybe we
think
go-
We should push on. You're right. We should see as much of the land as we can. This is just, we know there's a shitty plantation and there's another shitty work camp and there's a shitty fort over here.
A shittier fort. It's like shit.
Maybe there's some more shit that we can see.
It's like,
Think
what
it'll
if
still
it's
be
a
shit?
Oh,
Cut
Ben
the
just
deck.
looks
See if
at
it's still
Felix.
shit.
then call me King Turd of Shit Mountain. I got this.
Fair enough.
Man, these guys have it worse than we did in my life. No wonder they need help.
Well, assuming you're trying to find a place to rest. Hunter, give me all those nature development checks. You're trying to scout a place.
Right, survival, nature.
Fair enough. You found a pretty decent place. You definitely you move about 2-3 miles southwest, just so that way you don't get into like just random patrols near the fort. But you definitely well, hold on. You feel as if resting near Fort Black, there is a significantly higher chance you may run into an encounter because patrolling forts. So how far away do you want to move before you camp?
3 or 4 miles, you think?
Into
was
the
gonna say-
wilderness. I mean,
4 miles north, northeast. We were heading northwest, right? Right, Hunter?
Yes.
4 miles northeast.
Going once,
Yes.
going twice. Sold to Hunter. Fair enough. So, if you definitely find a place. I'm gonna keep this pretty simple here. Somebody give me a D20. Don't roll higher than 11. Don't roll 11 or higher.
no
Get it,
pressure.
Ren.
It's so hard to say goodbye. All right. So
Someone has
as
to.
somebody had to do it. It's all good though. It's
I
all
was close.
You were.
you're close. All right. Let me get you guys to random forest encounter. All right.
Diddly, 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 diddly. It's the-
Oh yeah, now we the
Final
the
Fantasy
random
transition.
where it's like I need a button for that actually. I need a random button.
I hated
let's see.
when
Screw that. Give me the Pokemon music.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. The Pokemon movie, that shit made you fucking dude. I used to love that shit, man.
It's
See?
iconic.
Pokemon had like it. I wouldn't say the best soundtrack, but it was pretty fucking solid, man.
On the Game Boy, it was pretty fire. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And
I'll say
when
that
it
too.
first came out,
Yeah, because it was man.
For me, it was Zelda.
Zelda's great.
Zelda too.
Oh yeah.
I mean Nintendo in general. They
Mhm.
killed it with the
Yeah, they had
soundtrack.
pretty-
8-bit music. Like, come on now.
It was quality.
Hell yeah.
It's iconic.
Really, outside of Nintendo, like Square and some of the Japanese publishers, especially like JRPGs, they had some good
Oh, yeah.
stuff. But
Bro, 10x2. I was a kid, bro, when that shit, the intro came out to that game. Bro, holy, I was boy.
you're
Because I think
punk.
it's a composed.
yeah, they're symphonic.
But man, I'm 10x2, man. If you know, you know. You played that game, that intro, man. There, holy. So you guys.
Something awoke inside.
Yeah, you played the game, man. That it was a good. It also was a good song too. It was a great song. I was like, what can I? How'd it go? What can I do?
I never played X2.
X2 is good, honestly. It gets hate, but it's
I played
really
for
fucking
a
good.
moment, but all right, let's move on.
Yes, I'm also setting up the encounter too, so I'm also just
Oh,
talking.
fair
So I'm like, yeah. So let me just double check something here. So I'm just talking, and all right, as you guys were setting up for bed, you guys come upon a small, by goblin standards, crack of people that definitely, truly, just kind of walk up on you, like so, and you see this figure here
I see nothing.
calls out.
Hold on.
Sa-
Hold on. I'm going to flip a coin to Hunter
Oh,
and so we can
you can
see.
see.
Yeah, I need vision. Just,
Oh my god! I don't know why it defaults to that. I don't know why it like swaps back. It's so weird. I keep saving your tokens. All right, let me go ahead and fix this.
thank
one
you.
a second.
Oh shit. How do we?
All right, let me guys get you here.
Gentlemen,
Hunter.
gentlemen.
Hunter.
Surely this is a misunderstanding.
So this is a misunderstanding. This is a oh. He said, I'm surely I do believe it's a misunderstanding.
What's that? Just book it.
Stop it. All right. So you guys are sitting here, setting up, and these cats just come out like a fucking Final Fantasy account. See you in the fucking sheen, and the screen breaks.
They've got the classic the battle animation where they're just
Sitting there like this. Like the fucking run. I don't know why they chose to just randomly run like they're in a fucking marathon as animation for everything. But anyway, this guy here calls out and he says, we have escapees. Let's gut them and send them back to Fort Black.
yeah, let's get him. And Felix will turn wherever he's looking. Just
Like,
get 'em.
yeah, get that guy. And he looks around. He looks at this. He says,
I think he means us.
I know. Go along with it. They totally believe me.
They look at you. They do not totally believe you. It's like, I don't think they believe us. Oh, I gotta delete that whole turn on. I'm gonna take it. Hold on, let me delete it. Reroll. Who this?
Oh,
Oh,
I
come
wanna
on. I
keep
actually
that
rolled good
23.
for once.
Oh, sorry, sunshine, but you have no wind to hold. We're gonna find out if you roll good again. Make sure I got everybody. I didn't get everybody. Here we go. 3, 2. There we go. All right, I will descend. Skadoosh.
That's bad.
Hey, you weren't the worst one.
That was horrible. I was so much better last time.
Hunter is just nat 20 in his
Nailed it,
fucking
dude.
rolls, dude. Hunter never
Yep.
not goes first, dude. All right, Hunter, you're first.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally got higher than a 10 and it was taken away from me.
These
Right?
these
Let's
guys
be
all around
too.
us, huh?
God sucks.
Gonna move
place
first so I
sucks.
can see a little bit better. And then guy here, I
Mhm.
will shoot. I'm gonna shoot him with a walloping arrow since I have walloping arrows again.
All right, shoot to kill. That hits. Is he marked or no?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, didn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna mark
Is that
him.
it? All right, so you are marking him. I'll give you no. How do you do it? He's dead.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
just kind of like
Hey.
he just surprised me. Took a couple steps back, saw something, just shot really fast, and you just hit a thud as his body hits the ground.
His instincts kick in.
All right, all right. Do you have any other movement, sir?
I'm just gonna take a defensive posture right where I'm at. The team.
All right. This guy's gonna like come up to you and he says, "Oh, now you're dead." He's gonna approach you, running up to you, full counter sprint with his blade out. As he comes out, he says, "All right, my turn." He's gonna swing with his long sword at Hunter. 15 to hit, sir.
Misses.
Swing and a miss. All right. This guy over here says, you kill big one, you die big." And Hunter, they are on your ass, sir. Hunter, this guy is going to take a light crossbow at you. From here, let me see if you can draw a line through you. You might have some cover, my friend. Ooh, hold on. I can move here. I think you can draw a line to you now. Yeah, it's full. There's no cover. Are you gonna move there? He's gonna run up closer. He's gonna combat roll, power with the light crossbow, aiming for your center mass.
That would hit.
5 piercing. He winged in the back.
Ugh.
All right, this guy here. He's gonna kind of roll behind this kind of stump here. Looks around, sees Felix out in the open. He says, "Gotcha!" And he's gonna go for a headshot. 14, I believe.
Will immediately duck and just over misses.
Oh, swing and a miss. This goblin over here. He sees the heavily armored red and he's like, nope. But what he will do is approach Hunter. And +2 to hit. This guy's going to swing at you, Hunter. Fall down. He's going to go for an overhand chop. 21 to hit, sir. You take 7 plus 2d6 as he uses his martial advantage to punish you, exploiting your weaknesses. Take
And
13 to.
he is down.
All right, Hunter, you fall. Live, and it's your turn.
Ooh.
As he holds his blade out. One down.
Seeing that, I'm gonna go this way.
Mhm.
And as he takes off, he takes his left hand, grabs a hold of the hilt, starts speaking a few magic words, throws his hand backwards, and the
Mhm.
dice come rolling out. Okay, well, and 3 little ice shards just emit out of the dice in a point of light. One, all 3 going at this guy right here.
Okay.
And there's the third one. And I
Okay,
gotta
he's
roll a
still alive, but he is
D4.
critically injured.
And then I will lose 2 HP. So then you see him as he's running, he kind of and in the turn.
All right, fair enough. Hobgoblin over here. I can find him. He is going to move up here to Felix. Say, "Where you going, pretty boy?" And he's gonna go for an overhand chop on you, Felix. 17 to hit, sir. Felix, you take 5 unless you can block it. He's going for an overhand chop on you.
Are you saying anything, Omen?
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear.
Oh,
There
you
we
go.
go.
I can
Oh,
know.
okay. How do you get closer? Yeah, that hits. Nothing I
Take
can do there.
5 damage. Scour is dead. Ren, it is your turn.
Hunter! She's gonna slide to the left. Give this guy a chop. Disadvantage.
All right, swing and hit.
12.
12 misses.
I figured, yeah. Hunter, hang on. We got you. I hope. Enter.
we got you. Possibly. Felix is your
I'm
turn.
a liar.
Felix.
I'm going to. Ooh, right. What do I have in this situation? We'll have to do it. Bonus action healing word. Get
All
up.
right.
Ooh. Big heal.
We need you, Hunter. And then as my action, where am I? This ugly goblin here. I'm gonna look at him. Say, if you're any more inbred, you'd be a sandwich, and hit him with a vicious mockery.
Oh, the guy in front. Whale.
That's a good one right there.
Whale.
Yeah,
But guess what? His mama gave him love, so now he has self-esteem. Mama always said, "Listen, boy, don't let anybody call you anything stupid. You smart." And he shrugged that off. Okay. Goblin over here is gonna see Ren because he doesn't know that fucking Hunter's alive, and it's gonna go for the big. Well, no, Live is just sitting there. That's gonna run up to Live.
Oh no.
I got you, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, short sword gonna go for a shake in the neck.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
9 piercing.
Okay.
As he goes for it. That's for the big guy, fucker. If I don't just kill your ears.
Hit the microphone. Hit it. Get it.
All right. There you go. Let me just kill your ears, guys. Or I can bring back ASMR Bell. I don't think anybody wants that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note,
Is there a way to lower Val's volume when he does the ASMR so I can't hear it at all?
all right, let me go ahead and all right, so let's see. Is that better? I'm kind of close. Okay, we'll see.
Oh, that's just joking.
Oh no, I wasn't sure because sometimes I get really close to the mic, so I'm not sure. Anyway, this guy over here is going to. Ooh. Yeah, this guy's gonna roll a wisdom check. He's attacking big armored chick. Does not seem like a good idea because she's a big armory chick, but he's also stupid. No, he's smart. He's gonna slide down here. Say, he looks at Live as he gets stabbed in the neck. He's gonna run at you with his blade drawn. I'll gut you like a fish. And he's gonna go for your bowels. Short sword, +2 to hit. 21 to hit, sir. He's going for the guts. 8 piercing.
Disemboweled.
And he just crumples in this place.
He holds on his legs. I got one. Ha ha. And we go stop it around. Hunter, it is your turn.
I'll stand up, and
Okay.
I will pull out my Rangu
Rango.
and miss horribly.
That thing never works.
It has never worked. Never worked.
That woman is cursed. That woman is cursed, man. That shit is broken, dude. I think you really need to fix it. But anything else, Hunter? As you swing, he
We gotta
blocked it
buff
with
it
his
in the
sword.
next batch.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Fair enough. This guy here is alive. He says, you ready for more?
Are
And,
you ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun. He's going to go for a long sword +2 to hit on Hunter.
Misses.
That misses. Swing and a miss. This guy over here, I was going to roll a wisdom check. Is he dumb or stupid? He dumb. He going to shoot at Ren.
Thank you.
24 to hit, though.
That hits.
Thank you. Oh,
That's fine.
That's men damage.
Four
So
is
that's
nothing, yeah.
that's the thank you, girl. All right. Okay, here. This guy up top is gonna peer out. And he's gonna take a shot on Felix. All right, he's like behind, he's gonna peek out. And let's see if that hits. Center mass, Felix. 12 misses. A swing and a miss. All right, this guy's done. Hobgoblin here looks at Hunter. He smiles and he says, "All right, but the front don't work." And he smiles with his blade up, and he tries to stab you in the back. +2 to hit, sir. 21 to hit.
Goes
And
down again.
he holds up his blade up and says, "You're a tough son of a bitch. I'm taking this with the black." Live, it is your turn. Give me a death save. Fair enough. This guy over here looks at Felix. Felix, he pulls his blade at you. And he is going to smack you with his sword. 12 misses.
not today.
Not today. Not today, Buttercup. This guy over here, I believe is dead. Ren, it is your turn. Hunter is down. Hunter's down. And also Live is down too. He just crumpled like a crumpled piece of paper.
Face paper.
Like a piece of paper. Help. Help.
Ugh.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, what to do indeed.
What to do? What to do?
Okay, I'll reach over. Leon hands Hunter for 10.
Oh, the big heal.
Nice.
All right. Hunter, you're here for 10. You feel better. Much better.
And Red will let out a roar.
You knew what? What do you do?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
She'll
She'll just yell at the hobgoblin to the left of her. Pick on someone your own size. She'll
Give me a performance check.
she'll lower the shield a little bit. Oh my god. I've been rolling nines
yeah,
like
he
crazy.
looks at you and he says, I could, but nah, I won't.
Fair enough.
All right, that ends Ren's turn. Felix, Hunter looks like he's breathing. You seen Ren just put the holy hand of healing on him. Live
Begrudgingly.
looks. What does it look like that would grudgingly heal somebody? Would he like kick him or something?
No, it's size.
She puts her hand
Slaps him
on,
across the
on like
face.
his chest or something. She's like, ugh, stop this. I'm getting tired of this.
Dude, Ren is like that. And a teenager's like, I don't want to go to band camp. You're going to band camp. So the car is sitting there. I don't want to go. Well, it's like, all right, fair enough. Resonantly healed, but Felix, it is your turn, sir. Lap is crumpled like a piece of paper.
Seeing Ren been down and give him the hand.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bonus action healing word. Get up. Damn it, you guys keep falling. Stay in this fight. Live. I know you got more than that in you. And then he'll turn his attention back to this ugly son of a bitch in front of him.
All
He
right.
says, "You're the poster child for child abuse," and hit him with mockery.
Wow. Well, we're not getting canceled today. Wisdom save. Here we go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Big money, big money. All right, he fails. He takes 3 damage, and his first attack has disadvantage. I will mark him because he needs to be marked.
DOT.
Beautiful. I'll just put a sleepy mark on her. All right, this guy here. Is gonna laugh. Roll a performance check.
Okay.
See how dead you look.
Wise eye.
Live.
I'll roll a wisdom and see if he notices.
He notices.
He notices. He looks at you. He's gonna try to shake you. Prison style. Misses.
Wow.
He misses.
Even at advantage, he misses because I'm prone.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He just presses. He's like, ah, and he kind of slips on, he slips on the mud. He's like,
trips
ah,
over.
Yeah.
damn it. I'll get you next time. All right. And then this guy beside you is also going to look at you and says, all right, I got you, you bug. He's gonna stab you as well.
The dice all of a sudden just bounce out, and
Fair
this
enough.
spectral like blue shield just bounces it off of him.
All right, blocking that attack. It was fatal, possibly. Hunter, you're alive and well. Yeah, life is in your lungs, sir. What shall you do?
I kind of lay on the ground for a minute. I thought I was hit last time. And as two hobgoblins start talking toward Ren, the one to the left, I will, because my Rangu didn't work, I will pull out my dagger.
All right.
Can't use the run anymore.
Well, 11 misses. Sadly, as you attempt for a stab, he just blocks you with his shit. He sees you kind of do like a low parry and swing on like some Van Damme shit. He blocks it with his shield and pushes you off. Not today. Not today.
You will get yours. Or EOT there.
So
See
will
what
his
hap-
mama.
Not his mama. Not his mama. This guy over here seeing you alive, and he's like, well, I'm going to put you down permanently. And he is going to go for another attack. He's like, okay, they can't keep breaking these guys up. 12 misses, 14 misses. This guy over here. He's gonna take a shot. All right. 1, 2 Felix, 3, 4 Hunter, 5, 6 Ren. Ren, he's coming for you.
Let's get it.
Closes one eye. 18 to hit Madame.
That does it. Yep.
All right, you take 4 piercings. They're only mid damage against you. Fair enough. This guy over here is
It
peering
just like
out.
grazes her. Like, would you stop that?
He just
rude.
looks. He says, as this guy is literally like kind of on like some solid snake shit, peering around this stump, looking around with his crossbow. He peers around, sees Felix. He says, "Good night, Red Prince," and he's gonna go for a light crossbow center mass.
Oh.
Center mass hits for 7 piercing. He hits you square in the chest.
I'm not feeling so good, guys.
And he kind of smiles and he kind of hunkers down behind this kind of stump here. Okay, this guy here, he looks at Hunter and he says, "You are strong, but are you strong enough to take this?" And he's going to go for a vertical slash right across the chest. 22 does hit.
Good one.
Now, you feel like that shouldn't kill you. But who decided that? As he Look at her.
You're cracking yourself up.
No, it was her face, yeah, because she knows where I got that from. If you know, you know. If you know, put it in chat, guys.
Still alive.
Okay, why does it go from 2d6 to 3d6? Am I losing my damn mind here? Okay, it's 2d6. That's right. I'm blind. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Anyway, you're still alive. As
Hanging
you're barely
on by a
hanging on,
thread.
hanging on barely, as you feel as if you
And
didn't think he got you
literal
that tough, but man, he got you deeper than what you thought, especially from that angle. Live, you're alive.
Yeah. Are either of these guys wearing armor?
No. They're wearing. Let me check for you. Leather. They're wearing leather armor. So like leather rags.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Then, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna reach out to the dude south of me and just palm his face. Speak a couple of words, literally just like nails into the eyes, palm in the face, speak a couple of words, and this shock of lightning just hopefully sparks out.
24 hits my grandma, please give me some damage. How do you do it?
He just literally just grabs his face and the lightning just shoots right through the back of his skull, just completely blowing it apart.
Fucking not
over.
Exact. Actually, not exact, but it's enough. Damn, that's a hit. Any other movement, sir?
No, he's gonna end up staying there, but he is gonna after he does that, he turns around and looks at the other goblin just north of him, and you just see this blue light just flash as he absorbs magical energy up through his toes and up into his fingers as the lightning finishes crackling off of his fingertips.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. We have Hobgoblin here. Looks at Felix, who looks unwell. He smiles, and he's gonna spin around doing like a Zelda spin attack. One-handed longsword. Felix, missing. You should have known. Only Link can do that.
Saw that coming from miles away.
He's like, all right, let me charge up first. Hold on. Let me charge up first. Let me hold on. Why are you moving? Stop. You can't move when I do my move. Reddit, is your turn.
Oh my god. Why won't you just die? Oh my god.
Yo, Rin, I think the stabbing axe is on the same tier as the Rongo at this point.
Oh
you
my
need a new weapon. Dude, that stabbing axe.
Ren, rub the
20.
sleep out of your eyes and hit something.
Dude, the stabbing axe. The stabbing axe is glitched, bro. That shit is
right.
Hot patch.
Shit.
All the third-party weapons are. It's a conspiracy. Wizards paid roll 20 to mess with the algorithm.
This is it, guys.
I'll say if you use a custom weapon, it has a 10% chance of not hitting.
Illuminati. I bet you if we zoom in close enough, we'll find an Illuminati symbol somewhere in the.
I think she's just rolling only a D6 when she rolls. That's what it is.
Plus her modifier. Well, listen, you can't roll bad forever. I've rolled bad a lot, so can't roll bad forever. That's.
Well, this is it, boys.
Well, boys and gals, Felix,
here we go.
You're alive.
I'm gonna look at this guy again and viciously mock him. Like, if you're, I could say that you're as ugly as an ogre, but that would be insulting to ogres. Hit him with that.
All right. Fair enough. This guy over here is going to make a whizzy save. Wee. He fails, taking 2 damage, and he is knocked.
I'm attacking his self-esteem. It's a slow battle, but I will win this one. Felix looks over to Hunter. Hunter, I believe in you. Just a little bit further. And
he's pretty confident. He's like, listen, my mama always loved me. Mama always said,
don't forget, if you use it, you get temp HP.
Yes, you should 100% use the buff. Fair enough. Hobgoblin. No, actually, that is dead. This guy over here, alive. He looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna smile. He thinks he still can win this. He still has the advantage. Going for a stab. 22, sir.
Yep.
All right, let's find out. Ooh, he's still alive.
Grits
He's
his teeth
alive.
and just looks him right in the eye.
Hits you right in the leg. And smiles. You're not dead. All right, fair enough. Hunter, it is your turn. You get a feeling that the cosmos is telling you should probably use that bardic inspiration. To heal yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
After he stabs that guy in the face.
After you stab the guy in the face.
Wow,
The
he
color's
stabs him in the face.
He's like, please attack this guy. Please attack this guy. Don't use the wrong go. Don't use the wrong. It's hacked. It's hacked, dude. Roll.
The D6.
Oh, it won't matter. But you should though, because you'll die probably.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You get 1 temporary
Orange
HP.
plus
freaking
two.
G today. Holy
So,
plus
cow.
three.
two, so 3.
You get 3 temporary hit points, Hunter. Wow, you guys missed like 4 times in a row, guys. Holy.
RNG.
RNG at its finest. Hunter, you cannot buy a hit. Apparently, this guy looks at you.
Not with a dagger and a rungu.
You have a big weapon to that. You have a big weapon to that, big fella. I don't know what to tell you. This guy over here looks around with his long sword. He only has +3 to hit, guys, because he's hitting the shit out of you guys. 100. Here we go. +2 to hit. Hunter, he knocks you down again. As he bops you using his ally, he kind of pushes you with his shield. The other guy pushes you from the back, and he hits you across the chest again, in an alternate fashion, forming a cross across your chest. As you fall down, taking 16 damage. Hunter's fucking like a masochist at this point. You've earned the masochist achievement and the masochist achievement. Fair enough. This guy over here then moves down to Ren. He smiles. Coming for you, pretty lady. Any response for him as he says this to you?
Just try.
All right. He says try. She says try. He says just do it. This guy over here sees Hunter go down. He smiles. Seeing that his friend probably has the near dying, he's going to focus fire on either Felix or Ren. 1, 2, Felix. 3, 4, Ren. Ren closes one eye. Shout at you.
Oh, shit.
With the
All right.
nat 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Not terrible.
Big damage.
All right.
Big damage. This guy here, he says, I got her. And he's feeling pretty aggressive now. He's gonna move up. And he's turning there. Hobgoblin here. Seeing that he has an ally in space here. Ooh. All right. He smiles. His sword raised. He says, I'll get you good. And he's going to go for an overhand chop on you. Missing. All right.
What was that?
Where are you aiming at, boy? Live, it is your turn. You're alive.
Yeah. He's gonna pull his hands back again, reach down, grab the hilt of the knife, dice bounce out. Okay. Woo. Regain. Yeah. So they're still gonna go off. They still go off.
They do. The spell does resolve.
One for him.
Wow.
All right, bring it home. All right.
For 4.
He's still alive, but barely.
Okay, 1 for him because I was gonna do 1 here and then 1 here.
Okay. He dies.
5 here, and then the upper one is 2.
All right. He takes 2.
And then I crumple.
Roll your D2. I mean, roll. All you had was 2 HP left, right?
You shot your load, man.
Yeah, I only had 2 HP, so as it happens, boom, he drops.
Roll,
I got to roll.
Yeah,
Hold on.
roll. Roll a 1D4.
Yep. 3.
All right, you get two
I get-
two things. All right, so he takes his 2. Fair enough. And we go over next to Laugh drops, turning the tide of battle, possibly. This guy over here, seeing his friend drop, just, Gothrak, no! I'll kill you, you red-skinned bastard! And you look at him, he has red skin too, so it's kind of weird. It's like the pot calling him color black. But he still swings. Felix swings at you, overhand chop. 18 to hit, sir.
Disadvantage because he's been mocked this whole time. Like the
And he
chump
is disadvantaged. He is mocked. And good thing, as he strikes down, you feel as that would have definitely ended your career. But he thinks about his mama and says, was she lying to me? And he now has earned the perk self-conscious. All right. Rin, you're alive.
I am, yes, surprisingly.
You feel as if you have to kick some ass here. They need you. The
Well, that's
people
it.
need
Well,
you.
seeing
What
as
about
I'm
your
not
Rungu?
Yeah.
my run.
Use the Rungu.
Grab the Rungu.
Pick up the roll and give it works.
Wield.
Get
Got
up,
his
use
Rungu,
it, go
nothing.
for it.
Just
I'm
pick up the
gonna-
roll.
Never touch
I'm
another
gonna
man's Rungu.
Slide down, give him another slap on the forehead, and cure wounds.
Oh, like a fucking legend. She
Wow.
touches you. Says, listen,
Big
ooh, that's a fat one.
Big fucking.
I'm not
Ooh.
hitting anything, so
Might as well, I guess.
screw that.
Fair
Off
enough.
heels. We needed it.
All right, fair enough.
More than me.
Hunter has come back to, dude. Hunter's like fucking like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, dude. This guy just will not die.
This is
At
an
what
episode
point
of
do we just
ER.
call it quits?
Yeah, he's like,
We'll never
he's
give
like,
up on
I
him.
gotta save my boy. I can't die here. He's like, fucking holy man.
And you see each time Ren does it, she gets progressively more annoyed.
He's like, why won't you just like do something? Felix, you're alive.
I am alive. I'll see live go down. It's like,
I
God
will survive.
damn it.
I will
Live.
survive.
I need you. All right, one more time. Let's take it from the top. Take your healing word.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's burning them, boys. He's burning them, ladies and gentlemen. This is intense, like camping.
And
He's burning them.
he'll look at the hobgoblin dead in his face. He's like, yo, mama, so ugly, clerics try to turn her. And hit her with a vicious mockery.
Oof, my
You
lance
had
of
these
blade.
like pre-written or
No, there's a couple tables that
Yeah, it's
I,
coming.
Oh, I did. Yeah, like
Yeah, I want to say, yeah,
Yeah,
I
insult
if you're
table.
coming
Yeah,
up
he's just-
with
I'd
this
definitely
from
heard, yeah.
scratch,
Rolling it and then reading it.
I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting here. I definitely recognize one of them. I'm like, yeah, I know he got some of these from. They're still.
Hey, they're great. They were in the like right moment though for whatever,
Yeah.
however it is you're doing it.
Hell
I'm the
yeah.
type that comes up with a comeback like 2 days later.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys, hold on. Let me go back
in the
I'm
shower, just
Oh, I should have said
Type in the
this.
comment. Type a comment on the video. And at 19 minutes and 46 seconds, fuck that guy. Okay, this guy here is dead, but the other guy is not. Live, you're down. Roll me a performance check. See how dead you look.
Okay. All right, here we go. I look dead as shit.
You look dead as a motherfucker. This guy over here sees Felix keep waving his hand or just yelling at a direction like, just shut up already. And he's gonna try to shoot you, Felix. All right. Crossbow shot, Felix, 17 to hit, sir.
ooh, my back.
Not the back. Take 4 piercing, sir.
I'm up. I'm wincing and bleeding profusely, but I'm up.
That was my damage too. Ooh, holy.
Mhm.
Top of the round, Hunter, you're alive.
I'll stand up, facing the goblin that keeps putting me down, and dagger attack him.
You might want to flank before you roll that damage.
Yeah, let me do that. Get that. That's +2, right?
Or maybe
Yeah,
you would have like leave and bullet.
You might wanna,
Disengage and run.
No.
You might as
okay.
well get some
No.
damage in.
No.
Yeah, get some damage.
He's like,
in.
no.
Get some damage in, big fella.
Yes!
There you
That's
go.
what I'm
Yes!
fucking talking about.
That's
Believe
a
yourself.
That's a
Fat
prison
dagger.
tank.
Follow your dreams, son. There you go.
That's a max damage fat dagger, dude.
All right,
Jesus.
hell yeah. But he's barely breathing, but he's alive.
Okay. All right.
All right. Anything
That
else
was
out
for
there?
my friends and me. Guilty.
Hunter just pops up like fucking John Rambo and the tag in the back. Murdoch. He just yells his name out. Fair enough. This guy's dead. This goblin here is gonna say, "I'm sorry, big guy. I'm gonna take you out for you." Right, this guy's flanking.
All right.
With his short sword, he's gonna try to get you between the ribs. Sling, missing.
Oh,
All right.
beat it down with a shield.
It's like, get off me, you mutt.
And
Well,
then the
he's
spider
dead.
leg comes up like the middle finger.
He's like, fuck you. This guy
I
here.
don't know what to do with the spider leg.
He's just sitting there. He's just sitting here like, I don't know what to do with it. This guy here sees he's breathing heavy. And he's like, I'll kill you. It's the last thing I do. And he points at Hunter and he smiles and he raises his blade before spinning and turning the face red with a downward slash. Shing is with a Ren. That misses. As he bounces off of your shield, as he's a little bit of deception there. I thought I got you with that. It cost him some blood. Live, it is your turn.
All right. Coming back up after dropping himself, he's going to again snarl and reach out. And I'm gonna use inspiration on this one and
There you go.
grab right into this guy's face, both hands as he's saying the words, lightning shooting from his fingertips.
That
Good thing I
hits. Give
did.
me some damage.
For a
How
nice
do you
7
do it,
lightning.
Wade? How do you do
It
it,
just-
ladies?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was not rolling that. He just reaches out with both hands and you just see the lightning start shooting from the fingertips and he digs both thumbs right underneath his eyes as it just the lightning just pops the eyeballs out.
Fuck yeah.
His hair's all
Uh,
just
Yeah, it's just straight up. And then I'll
Do it.
take my 15 feet into the trees this way and end of turn.
Fair enough. This guy over here sees Felix like, you're a graceful dancer, but you can't keep dancing forever. And he's gonna look disadvantage on the chop. 13 misses. He can't get a beat on you.
God, you're ugly.
He says, "Stop saying that."
You have
Ren, it is your
feminine
turn.
hit.
I'm going to attempt to
sensitive.
hit this guy.
I'm sorry. It's the way he said it. Yeah. Oh my. You get inspiration. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, feminine hips. I'm sorry, Ren. Go ahead, please.
Attempt to finish this guy
All right,
with
give me-
flanking. Oh my
That
Yeah.
god.
hits. That just hit. That
He's
just-
so
just
frustrated.
hit.
You
hit.
just see her like spin around and slice this guy's head off. Like, why won't you just die already?
He just says, "You won't get me with that."
It just
Oh.
launched off the blade.
Off
Oh.
a fucking cliff. He's done. He's Van Moose. See this
Finally.
guy in Valhalla. He's done.
Lands
Get
at
outta
Felix's
here.
feet, just tilted right, looking straight up.
God, that took so much work. She
All right,
kicks the
anything
body one
else,
more time
Ren?
before she slides to the left.
This guy's like, "Oh, you killed him."
I know, I'm surprised too.
Yeah, I am surprised. He nods and agrees. Anything else, Ren?
No, that's it.
Or fair enough. All right. Felix, in the battle for your life, the dancer versus the brute, I guess. Who will win?
Felix is gonna look him dead in the eyes. He's like, "We fought long and hard, but I'm fucking out of here. Peace." Disengage. Gonna run. As he runs away, he turns back and casts a spell. As you see, spectral, like, what are those things called? Bola.
Mhm.
You know, the
Yeah,
Bola
the-
hits him
the-
and he
the-
gets hobbled.
Hey, I will give you a dex save. Very nice.
Dope.
He's Dexy. He sees the bola. he kind of does a back roll and rolls over him. And he says, "I'm gonna kill that guy." He points at Hunter. Then I'm gonna kill that chick, and he points at Ren. Then I want to kill you. You and your funny words. And anything else?
Nope.
You?
EOT.
Fair enough. He said, "I'm out of there, city boys. We are out." These guys are dead. Hunter, it is your turn, sir.
I reach down, my bow up,
Mhm.
and will aim it at the goblin to the north with a walloping arrow.
Shoot to kill.
Where's my walloping at?
Big money, big money.
Packs a wallop. Yes, it does.
Woo! He pissed once now that he got his bow back in his hands. He's good.
Yeah, I'm throwing
he's
away
like, I
that
have my
fucking run
weapon
goo. If anybody wants it, it could be cursed.
He picks it up at the battle's done, just chucks it into the trees.
He's like, somebody else can have this shit. This shit is useless.
Yeah,
How do
I'm
you
in the market for new weapons too.
new weapon?
I
it is.
consider just punching them out.
It's just strength. Fair enough. But how do you do it, Hunter? How do you send this guy to Valhalla?
Just an arrow straight in the chest. He was just really pissed. He didn't went down so many times. Shot him in the chest. Turned to see which way Felix was running to.
Ooh, simple and clean. All right. Anything else? Was that in? Oh, there's still one left. Yeah. All right. I think that's in your turn. This guy here says, oof. Hey, lady. He looks at you. Fuck you, and he goes to stab you. He's not a nice goblin. 17 misses. Damn
You
it!
get down again. Stop that.
Wait, you're actually good. Damn it!
I'm surprised too.
He's confused because he's seen you miss so many times. He doesn't know what to do with all this new information. He turns to Hunter and he says, "I'm gonna get that motherfucker." Then he turns around, headshot, Hunter, light crossbow, big money. 17 to hit, Hunter. You take 7 piercing as he hits you right across the cheek. A little bit more center, a little bit in your head.
Kill me. I have
Right.
gathered many marks on my body today.
Hunter,
One of them is from Ren kicking you in the head.
He was like, "Hey, wake the fuck up!"
You're like,
a
what's
lot.
the-
She's not gonna remember that. Live, it is your turn.
All right, step out. Start spinning the hands around. This bright orange mote of energy builds into my left hand as I throw it forward. I'm gonna firebolt this guy right here.
All right, give me some damage.
24.
It's.
Are you? Wow.
He's like, "All right, now's my chance. While the flames of hell inside of me burn away. Now, here's my final move."
No, totally makes sense. And then because of the earlier thing, well, you see the energy again just start building up through his toes as regains a spell slot using
Sorcery
2
points.
sorcery points.
That thing will kill you. But until it does, cash out.
It did.
Uh-huh.
It did. But yeah.
Yeah, they already dropped me once in the turn.
Fair enough. Ren, it is your turn. He looks at you with his blade drawn. Are you ready to duel? Tall leg.
If I have to.
He looks at you and you hit. Full damage. How do you send this guy to Valhalla?
So earlier when she tries to stab him, I assume that Live's firebolt knocks him off balance a little bit, so she rushes in and she pierces him with the stabbing axe.
He says,
I had my fun. Goodbye. And she flings off his body.
"Why do you have spider legs?" He flies across the room. He flies across the room.
Flings body off.
Oh, yeah.
I'll start heading towards the other goblin.
He looks and he says, "Oh shit!"
Hold on. Just gonna quickly remeasure that. Yeah, that was correct.
All right,
Thank you.
Felix, it is your turn, good sir.
Well, looking around, looks like pretty clear. Does this guy have any kind of cover behind that stump?
He has half cover.
Well, he can't cover from this.
He
I'm gonna hit him
can't.
with a vicious mockery.
All right,
And,
he says,
say, "How the hell are you the sperm that won?" And hit him with that.
"What do you?" And Ren, you see he begins to bleed from all of his orifices. He doesn't look good at
Ew.
all.
Bonus
You should get that
action,
checked out.
Hunter. You're gonna get another bardic inspiration. I'm like, you got this. Finish him. And then I'm gonna run behind this tree.
All right, Hunter, it is your turn. You're inspired.
Back alley hero.
Listen,
Back alley hero said, "You can do it. Be the hero that you want to be." Shout out to Midoriya.
right on.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Hey, somebody got it.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
Well, he doesn't have that arrow, but that does hit. How do you
Gotta
do
go to
it?
sleep. That's the same thing I've been pushing.
I don't know, but we'll deal with that another day. How do you do it?
Didn't he just fire at someone earlier?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so seeing that fire, I use that moment to dash off to the left, coming in low, trying to get close to the level of the stump. Shoots the bow sideways as it catches him in the throat.
Whale. And you are victorious as you have
Those are victorious
cleared.
music.
And you are scared. I mean, you should have been. You should have been scared. That was pretty terrifying. But you made it.
Like move away from this tree, all covered in
Stumble
holes.
out of the tree, like walking this way up. I guess I got to do
I
that.
miss my griffin
Like-
wing already.
What
Half stumbling, half falling.
Pulling crossbow bolts out of my ass. Just
and if you want this Rungu of missing,
I'll throw that shit away.
so I'm gonna go find one of those hobgoblins with a long sword, and I'm gonna take a long sword.
Absolutely. Each of them have long swords and long bows. So
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
gonna,
want to
I'm gonna
swap
grab
that
a
out,
sword too.
all right, you can grab a sword.
I don't
Also,
believe it.
also have short swords too as well if you want to use those.
I'll take a short sword. Wait,
All
am
right.
I even proficient? Probably not.
I have no idea. I know you're proficient in rapiers. I'm not sure if you're short swords. I don't know. No idea. But
I'm gonna. Can I do? You said that they had light crossbows, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna take. Can I take one of the light crossbows?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can get
Oh, yeah,
one
short
or as
swords.
many as you need. So I'm gonna show you how many bolts you find. You find
I'm gonna grab a short sword too,
14 bolts.
just
Very
cause.
nice. You should.
Awesome.
Yeah. You found 14 bolts. This will allow because I think at this point, your crossbow does more damage than cantrips at this point, honestly. By like a significant portion,
It does more for me for sure.
man. I think you can use light crossbows too, Felix.
I can. I have one, but vicious mockery is just so good.
It is very good, man. The utility of just not being able to disadvantage attack is so good this level.
I mean, it worked. I basically tanked
Saved
that
your
one
life.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you basically just tanked them. But let me see how much gold you found on these guys. These guys look pretty well armored. They have chainmail on. Most of the hobgoblins too. The rest of them have like leather rag is unusable. But you do find pretty good. You find hold on, 4 sets of chainmail if you can carry it. It's 60 pounds each. Sorry, 60 pounds each. So if you want to carry it, you can. And you find
There's no handout.
it is not a handout because I didn't think this to be an encounter.
All right, so I
Al.
need you to repeat that.
Yeah, can
Okay.
you just type total?
Yes, I will just type it. Hold on. All right.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all
I
good.
lost track.
All right. I'll just put it in here. You know.
And Ren, you got to carry all this stuff because we're scrawny.
Spider leg comes out. I try and
All
like
Use
shopping
it as a-
bag.
Use it as a coat hanger and like.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Does that work? I don't like. We haven't talked about this yet. Like we haven't.
I mean, okay, their spider legs. I don't.
But like, can I use them to carry anything, or are they just like?
They can't carry
Ornamental.
weapons and stuff.
They're like
they can carry like
dreads.
armor and stuff, but they can carry like random stuff you can have.
Is
but they
their
can't.
only utility for climbing things?
Currently speaking, yes. You
Okay.
feel as if in the future you definitely could use more stuff, but right now you just kind of got them.
Gotcha. And are all of these things of shoddy value, or are they?
So the chainmail and longsword are normal value. The and the longbows. I'll put the shoddy value stuff in here. Hold on.
And this is not including what me and Hunter took already.
This is including what you and Hunter took.
I
This
took
is, this,
some short.
this is
Gotcha.
everything in
right?
This is
There's two
everything.
left. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Light cross shoddy, and
Which I did take one of the light crossbows, Bren.
all right, there you go. That's pretty much everything. And gold too. Gold stuff too. You find 8 silver pieces. A CP, and you find 15 gold pieces. So
Nice.
nice. All
Who's
right.
carrying the gold?
I assume the strongest
I
person,
assume that
Ren.
would be me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can carry the gold. That's perfectly fine.
I wouldn't trust you. with that.
No.
Ren says, no.
All right.
He's like,
Just
what do you
offer
mean?
to carry
He's like
it.
Sleight of
I-
handing coins and stuff.
Just
What are you
offer
talking
to
about?
carry stuff. That's all.
Your scrawny
Sure.
body?
Gold's small, easy to carry. All the other weapon stuff, that's
You took a light crossbow, right?
I did, yes.
Thank you.
Dude, Ren had a count amount. She's like,
Yeah.
this.
I mean, that's how
this.
I was doing in the last game.
Yeah, you have to.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah.
It's a full
well,
spreadsheet.
well, it
Oh, I was
100%
doing it on
was.
the thing. I should do it in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, the spreadsheet's
right.
way better.
I'll do that
Wait,
after.
But
I'll
you
do
have
that
weight
another day.
considerations though, right? So
That's true too, though. I mean, because
Yeah,
before,
we probably
yeah,
still have to start thinking about
Yeah,
that soon. Because we're actually carrying around a decent amount of stuff now.
it's true. I mean, each chainmail is 60 pounds.
we could stash them too.
Good. Yeah. Whatever you like to do.
Really
It is the middle of the
sell
night, though.
these things, but we can't really sell them to anybody. I don't think.
Not the shoddy.
The only place we can sell it to is the army. They're like, where'd you guys find
Well-
this?
we killed some
Hey,
hobgoblins.
Hey,
and,
buddy, do you want your stuff back?
We can probably like
wait,
reforge
does the
it.
chainmail have the symbol
Yes,
of
it does. Symbol of it, yeah.
And just to
100%.
clarify, is that
Uh,
15 copper pieces or
15 gold pieces.
Go.
15 gold
GP.
pieces? Gotcha.
Also, as well, too, you do know that when you return back to Sutha, they do have shops there.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, like remember when
Oh.
I said like the
Yeah.
tree had individual shops?
you're right. We have
Yeah.
a full the gilded thread.
Yeah, you have a
Handout.
whole thing. Yeah,
are
you
they
have a
gonna
whole.
Take me
want
now.
are they gonna want Ouroboros's armor?
They can reforge it.
Well, that was a quick answer.
you see Ren
Hey,
being
the-
saddled
the-
with
the-
all
the-
the
the pi-
weapons one
yeah,
by
the god
one.
pigeon.
Yeah. We like see. I think about it too, right? You think if this isn't the first time that she's done this, she's probably dealt with people having random stuff from Ouroboros, or people in
Sure.
this plane have. So, that's my head canon. Unless I
It
rebuke
should
in the
fetch.
future.
It should fetch an extra price.
Makes sense.
Fair enough. But you are here. It is the middle of the night. Would you like to move further away? Would you like to stay here?
I say we get away from these dead bodies.
Yeah,
Can't we just pretend to be a dead body? You see, Ren has like all these things. Like, why have you done
Oh,
this to me?
wait. I might be able to help you if you want, at least for a little bit.
I have no spell
for-
slots.
I'm the dice roll out. Woo!
If you suicide again,
Bro.
Just about.
My
Butt
God.
clench
Okay,
on
good.
But I get I get them back. I get those back, and I just lose
Holy.
this.
He's gonna kill himself.
So you see blood just like spurt out of a little wound in his neck, and he's like, and then this from where'd it go?
Spencer's
From my
floating
from
disc.
my from my school mastery, you see the disc, this like blue energy disc just form. And it floats 3 feet above the ground. Ren, you might recognize this from sleeping on it.
Why would I recognize something I sleep on? I sleep on everything.
True. Throw the stuff on there. At least for now.
Fair enough. We just need to make it through the 5-6 days.
Yeah, well, and this will, well, for at least for the next hour for us to get away, this will hold 500 pounds. So,
and that'll get you pretty enough far away. I mean, you feel that this is the main patrolling group here. You definitely think getting an hour away, regular check-ins. I mean, I'd say, realistically speaking, you guys get about, if you guys push it, you guys are tired, but if you really push it, you can get about 3 miles away. Just to set up again. I'm not gonna have you roll again. You just do.
She can carry it. She's just lazy.
Huh. Hey. That started my life.
Live is lipping and bleeding all over the place. So at this point, he don't care. He's just like, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Right.
Gotta get some sleep.
Give me a D20 and don't roll a 1.
I will respectfully decline this.
All right. Well, you guys get the full benefits of a long rest. As no one detected where you were to find you, but it is now the morning. And fun fact here, you guys are officially level 3. And you guys level up.
Yeah. As the morning comes, you will see Live like rubbing the fingers on his right hand and trying to almost like hide the hand from everybody.
Cool. Dude, Felix, you were roll low, big fella, haven't you?
No, I've done okay.
Okay.
But 2 is rough.
Rin! And you rolled low the first time, though, didn't you?
Yeah,
I rolled
bad.
shit the first
There
time.
you go. There you go. Paisy backsies. So we will end our session here with you guys waking up in the morning, and we will take it from there. Guys that are watching, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe with your people. We appreciate it. It helps us grow. We appreciate that. We will have Honey Bear back next week. So can we get a clap for Honey Bear?
Yeah.
He'll be back. Super excited.
Make it clap.
That's off stream. That's off stream over there. But guys, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. Remember to comment, all that stuff. We appreciate you. We love you guys. And hopefully you enjoyed this session. These guys are traveling through Kirka, discovering that everything is, there are some definitely seriously dangerous areas of the continent or island that they should be wary of. So excited for next week as we get Isla back from the Weaver and what she's gained from that, and her training. Will be all that and more next week. So we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.